kaibigan. Oh, yes. Ayan. Ah, ang sarap ng tahong ni Carla. Ayan o Ay, ayan o Na-miss ko kayo mga kaibigan. Na-miss ko rin si Carla. Ay, ayan o Good evening. Actually, hapon pa. May araw pa pala. Good afternoon. Ayan o magandang hapon. Sa Facebook at YouTube. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Ito ang ating huling karera for the year, no? This will be our last race of 2020 and this will be of course the FIA Nations Cup round number 6. Ayan At ito yung pinakahuling karera na mangyayari ngayong 2020. As you can see the layout of the racetrack, we will be running on a very unusual racetrack tonight. Ayan The FIA Nations Cup Gran Turismo Series we're all gonna be running on an oval track. Okay? On an oval track, can you imagine that? FIA Nations Cup na karera will be running on an oval track. Paikot-ikot lang. And it's only going to be 2 laps of hard racing. Now, it looks simple. It looks easy. Okay? Mukha siya madali. Mukha siyang madaling manalo dito. Mukhang ganon. Pero actually, to be honest, this is going to be very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Bakit very, very difficult? Because, as you can see, yung racetrack natin, isang bilog lang. Okay? 2 laps lang ang karera. Tapos isang bilog lang yung isang bilog lang yan. So, it's anybody's ball game. Ang kailangan nating gawin dito is kailangan dumikit tayo sa slipstream. We can't be ahead. We can't be behind. We just need to stay with the pack. Okay? If we encounter any kind of penalty which will slow us down pagdating sa slowdown point ng karera, we're fucked. Okay? We're fucked. Wala na yung karera natin. It's gonna be kapluk. Okay? So, kailangan we have to maintain to be within the pack. And the reason why I'm so excited about this race is because una, it's the last race of the year. Pangalawa, it's anybody's race. We don't know. Kahit gaano ka kagaling, kahit gaano ka kabano, kahit bago ka lang sa sim racing, you can win on this race. Kasi bakit? Ikot lang yan Ikot lang yan. Ayan Not unless babanggain ka, paiikutin ka, di ba? Pero, itong karerang to, isang ikot lang. Tapos 2 laps lang. So, ang laki ng chance na makakuha tayo ng malaking puntos dito sa karerang to. It's all about the slipstream. It's all about staying with the pack. And it's all about not incurring any kind of penalty. No? So, it's going to be very, very interesting kung ano yung mangyayari sa karera na sasalihan natin tonight. No? Ayan. So, 6 o'clock yung karera, 6 o'clock local time. So, I think now it's 5:24 or 5:25 kung di po ako nagkakamali sa oras. 6 o'clock yung karera. So, we will wait for the entry to open and once the entry opens, pwede na tayong mag-entry and we can do like practice laps around the oval circuit. At para makita nyo na rin yung itsura ng oval circuit natin, no? I was told, okay, I was told that we will be cruising in 400 kilometers per hour. Okay? So, dun pa lang medyo nakakagulat. Dun pa lang medyo nakakagulat that, you know, speeds of up to 400 kilometers per hour. Cruising speed, ha? Cruising speed of 400 kilometers per hour. So, this is going to be quite, it's going to be quite different. So, nako, abangan nyo pagdating ng karera. And habang nag-aantay tayo ng karera, ng oras, ng alas 6, syempre, kwentuhan muna tayo. At, of course, bago natin simulan ng ating kwentuhan, iniimbita ko po yung mga viewers natin ng Facebook, no? Pwede nyo pong mapanood ng HD, yung ating stream. Full HD, actually. Not only HD, but full HD. Lipat lang po kayo sa YouTube namin. Please search Chupageti TV on YouTube para makasama namin kayo dito sa YouTube. And of course, sa mga solid na fans natin, solid na supporters natin na nanonood sa Facebook, no? Kung talagang solid na supporter kayo, kung talagang solid na fan kayo, I would love to see you and read your comments over on our YouTube, which is Chupageti TV. So sana makapunta kayo, and unfortunately, dun ko lang mababasa yung comments ng mga viewers natin sa Chupageti TV YouTube kasi live tayo ngayon on both FB and YouTube. So on YouTube ko lang mababasa yung mga comments ninyo. Ayan. So anyway, basa na tayo ng comments. Hello kay Chupapi Aziza Season. Let's go. Sabi ni Chupapi Jan Kusay. Sabi ni Chupapi Nards, ang sarap ng tahong ni Carla. Oh, yes. Sabi ni Chupapi Remel Rojas, karera na. Sabi ni Chupapi Ahisa Season, na-miss ko yung opening na ito. Sabi ni Chupapi Arnold Kisol, kakamiss yung tahong ni Carla. Ay, ano Hello kay Chupapi Porcelain. Good afternoon kay Chupapi Remel Rojas. Sabi ni Chupapi Rainier Kabigaw, nakakamiss yung tahong ni Carla. Sabi ni Chupapi Binbin, ang aga mo ngayon, Chupapi. Oo, kala ko nga alas 5 yung karera. Alas 6 ang karera. Ayan, akala ko nung una alas 5 kaya nagmadali talaga ako. Ayan, good afternoon kay Chupapi Jeyo Langkay. Good afternoon kay Chumami Fiona Rodriguez. Sabi ni Chupapi Derek Gervasio, mahirap yan dahil kailangan first pole position. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi Otakista, NASCAR race, this is gonna be exciting. Ayan mukhang magulo to. Good luck, sabi ni Chupapi Kerwin. Sabi ni Chupapi Biyahing Andrew, Chupapi Munyanyo, ayan Chupapi Munyanyo, ayan international na ako nakilala na ako sa Amerika, Chupapi Munyanyo, ayan good luck Chupageti, sabi ni Chupapi Chris Simbe, maraming salamat Chupapi, sabi ni Chupapi Adriel Giliego, good luck bakla, maraming salamat. Sabi ni Chupapi Chris Simbe, more power sa stream. Good luck. Thank you so much. Sabi ni Chupapi Louis Supan, masarap ako. Ako din. Ayan, ako rin. Masarap din ako. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Axel Soriano, Chupapi, I miss you. 3 months kitang hindi napanood. Ayan, ako. Welcome back, Chupapi Axel. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Ray Asuncion, 400 km per hour. Bawal magkamali. Yung ay sinasabi ko, it looks, di ba? It looks easy. The racetrack looks easy. But we will be cruising at 400 kilometers per hour. Hindi madali. Ayan hindi siya magiging madali. Sabi ni Chupapi Joseph Kailao, Chupapi, good luck sa race. Sana maiut mo yung Chupapi, yung championship. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi JB Asiron, kakarera din ako, Bekla. Distraction derby ito sa level namin. Nakaw, yari. Sabi ni Chupapi Raymond Masiglat, good evening, Chupapi. Good luck sa race. Oh, yes. Sabi ni Chupapi Powership, timing and drafting, good luck Chupapi. Nako, na mahirap. Kailangan natin ng matinding timing at draftings. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi Remel Rojas, galingan mo Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi Lapok TV, hi Chupapi. Hello, ayan, hello. Ayan, oh yes. Ayan Nyaw, ayan nyaw. So ulitin ko lang yung mga bagong pasok po sa stream natin sa Facebook. Ayan sa mga bagong pasok po sa stream natin sa Facebook, sana makalipat po kayo sa YouTube namin, Chupageti TV. Ako po, gusto ko po basahin lahat ng comments nung nandyan sa Facebook ngayon. Hindi ko lang po mabasa. Live po kasi tayo on both Facebook tsaka YouTube po. Sana makalipat po kayo sa YouTube natin. Paki-search lang po sa YouTube, Chupageti TV. At live po tayo ngayon doon para mabasa ko po yung comments po ninyo. Ayan o ha. Hindi ko kasi mababasa. Ayan sa Facebook. Sabi ni Papi, Alexis Clapano, good luck te. Panalo mo. Nako, susubukan natin. Mahirap, pero susubukan natin. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Papi, Jan Angelo TV, hello Bekla. Chupageti, good evening. Ayan. Sabi ni Papi Derek Gervasio, parang dinaskar yan, pang Indy 500. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Papi Luis Upan, good luck, Chupapi. Nagmerienda ka ba niyan? Ayan, o. Kumain naman ako kanina ng chicken. Knock Chicken. Ayan, bagong sponsor pala natin. Mga kaibigan, Knock Korean Chicken. Ayan, o. Bago na yan. Nandiyan na yan. Naka-display na yan dyan sa ano natin. Yung logo nila. Ayan, Knock Korean Chicken. Ayan, napakasarap. Ayan, o. At mamimigay tayo ng Knock Korean Chicken sa mga viewers natin. Lalo na sa mga supporters ng YouTube natin. Every month, merong Knock Korean chicken platter. Ayan, o ha. Yaw. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, ano tawag dito? Sabi ni Chupapi, biyahing Andrew, Chupapi, lampasuin mo yung mga kalaban. Yaw. Ayan, o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, TJ Place, pamura naman, idol. Ay, naku, Chupapi, hindi na po kami nagpapamura. Pasensya ka na, God bless. Sabi ni Chupapi, Carlisle Red, kambyuhin mo kami, Chupapi. Oh, yes. Sabi ni Chupapi, Lapok TV, good luck, Chupapi. Mukhang nakakatakot yung truck na yan. Parang maraming pwedeng mangyari sa loob ng racetrack na yan. Naku, wag naman, mainam na mangyari sa kanila, wag lang sa atin. Ayan, o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Boros, nako, late nako. Hindi pa. Magkakasimula pa lang ng stream natin, Chupapi. Wala pang karera. Alas 6, magsisimula yung karera. Ayan, o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi Ramel Rojas, biyahing tagumpay. Shout out kay Chupapi Arjim Del Rosario. Ayan o, shout out. Shout na, may out pa. Wow, ayan, get out. Ayan o ha. Get out. Ayan o, yes, get out. Ayan o ha. So yun lang no, ini-invite ko talaga yung mga viewers natin. Just inviting everybody, lalo na yung mga nasa Facebook. Ayan, ewan ko kung marunong kayo makaintindi ng Tagalog. Ayan, iniimbitahan ko po yung mga nanonood sa Facebook. Ayan, lipat po kayo sa YouTube namin, Chupageti TV, para mabasa ko po yung mga comments ninyo. Kung lalo na kung loyal Chupageti, loyal Chupageti supporters, loyal Chupageti fans, no? Lipat po kayo sa YouTube para mabasa ko po yung comments nyo. Search nyo lang po sa YouTube, Chupageti TV, and makikita nyo na live po tayo ron. At doon ko po mababasa yung mga comments po ninyo. Ayan, ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Chumami ni Sneaky, good morning, kakagising ko lang. Ang ganda naman ng notif ni YouTube, may race ka pala today. Yes, Chumami. Ayan, ha, sasabak tayo sa Daytona. Ayan, ha, may karera tayo ngayon. Nakikita mo naman yung racetrack natin, mukhang stick. Ayan, ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Arjim Del Rosario, tagal mo di nagla-live, Chupapi. Ha? Everyday ako live, Chupapi. Ayan, ha. Paano kung tagal kong di live? Everyday ako live. Ayan, ha. Sabi ni Chumami Chrysler K, good luck bakla. Maraming salamat. Ayan, ha. Everyday po tayong live. Pwera lang Monday, day off. Ayan, ha. Naku, anong tagal kong di nag-live? Naku, ayan, ha. Sabi ni Chupapi True Depth, tingin nga ng rat bubo kung malaki. Ayan, ha. Kita mo yung racetrack, ang laki. Ayan, ha. Parang ganun kalaki. Sabi ni Chupapi Ernest Guevara, magandang hapon, Chupapi. GT Sport Race Day today. Ayan, the last race of the year. Ayan, ika nga, ha. The last race of the year. Ayan, ito yung huling karera natin for the year. Kasi next Wednesday, New Year na. Panibagong karera din yun. Ayan, ha. Sa Wednesday, bagong karera din ng FIA yun. Pero ngayon is the race of the years. Ay, last race of the year. Ayan, ha. Sabi ni Chupapi Kerwin, good luck, Chupapi. Happy New Year. Sabi ni Chupapi Lilia Magallanes, Happy New Year po. Sabi ni Chupapi Melo, pa-shoutout, Chupapi, good afternoon. Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyo. Ayan, ha. Magandang hapon. Sabi ni Chupapi, True Depth, ultimo higanteng babae makakaraos. Ayan, oh yes. Ayan, ha. Aabutin natin yung yung spot G. Ayan, ha. Yung spot G ng mga higanteng babae, aabutin natin yan. Sabi ni Chupapi Arnold Quezon, parang hotdog yung racetrack. Ayan, hotdog talaga yan. Sabi ni Chupapi Reverb Laparan, magandang hapon, Chupapi. Good luck. Pinahan mo agad. Yow! Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Mark Corpanel, good evening, bakla. May ads lang. Kinakalat na ang stream. Advance Happy New Year and more blessing to come this 2021. Maraming salamat sa mga magagandang messages coming from our viewers na napakasarap ninyo. baby. Ayan o, ang sasarap nyo. Ayan o, kainin nyo hotdog ko. Ayan. Sama rin yung Papi Ernest Guevara. Hotdog oval pala yung truck ngayon. Pakainin mo sila ng hotdog mo. Ayan o, nako. Kakainin nila yan. Sabi rin yung Papi Trudep, gagawin mong barbecue yung higante. Ayan o, wow. Ayan o, spudgy ng inames. Sabi rin yung Papi, Bin, ano handa nyo bukas yung Papi? Baka naman, ayan o, di ko pa alam eh. Pero wala tayong stream pala bukas ha. Bukas bisperas no? Wala po tayong stream ha. Ano muna ako. May ano muna kami kasi New Year eh. Tapos sa Friday mga kaibigan, abangan nyo titirahin natin. May titirahin tayo sa Friday. Ayan o si Grace, si Chumami Grace, yung mga sumusubaybay sa 5 dates natin. Sa Friday, New Year, puputukan natin si Chumami Grace. Ayan o abangan nyo yung stream natin yun. Napaka yun. Putok na putok yun. Ayan o sabi rin yung Papi Axel Soriano, bakla lang mabilis. Sabi rin yung Papi Hams TV, I love you Chupageti, I miss you. Nako, I love you Chupapi Hams TV. Ayan. Sabi rin yung Papi Trudip, wala pa rin tatalo sa Dildo Springs. Ayan. Nako, young balls talaga yun. Yung itsura pala ng racetrack, designed nanggaling sa young balls ng Pinoy. Ayan. Maliit. Ayan. Oh, yes. Ayan. Maliit na. Matigas pa. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Ernest Guevara, turbo hotdogs all the way. Jack's Racing lang ang malakas. Ayan, nakaw. Ayan, nakaw. Nakaw. Ayan gagamitin natin dito ngayong gabi, mga kaibigan, is the Toyota Supra 1997, the original. Ayan, maraming salamat kay Chumami Chrysler K for the 300 YouTube star. Chupapi, maraming salamat sa pagpapasaya mo sa amin. Salamat, di ka nag-give up. Muha, chup, good luck. Habang wala pa ang race, patawong ni Carla naman dyan. Happy New Year. Ayan, nako. Oh, tahong, ang sarap-sarap ng tahong ni Kay. Oh, tahong, ang sarap-sarap ng tahong ni Kay. Ayan, wow! Sana matikman naman namin yan! Ayan, sana matikman naman namin yan! Ayan, napakasarap mo, baby! Ayan, sana matikman namin yan! Ayan, ang sarap mo! Ayan, sabi rin yung Papi Remel Rojas, isagad mo na yung RPM yung Papi. Woo! Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Marcon Panel, maraming salamat Chumami Chrysler K. Ayan sarap mo, baby. Sabi rin yung Papi Cyrus Manano, yung Papi, mahalin mo ko. Ayan, maghubad ka na. Halika na, titirahin kita. Sabi rin yung Mami Fiona Rodriguez, kakatapos ko lang mag-submit ng resignation letter ko. Heto, pinapanood ko, pampabawi ng lungkot. Ayan ako, Chumami Fiona, bakit ka nag-resign? Ayan ako, Diyos ko, dapat di mo ginawa yun. Kinonsulta mo muna yung GC natin. Ay, natulungan ka sana namin. Ayan, sabi rin Chupapi Hams TV, Chupapi Hugis Hotdog yung racetrack. Ayan, yaw! Ayan, sabi rin Chupapi True Dem, take this win for LMP. Sorry, we cannot join you tonight. Trabaho bunas. Ayan, nako, kung mananalo. Ayan, tanong ko kung kaya manalo. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Rainier Kabigaw, oh yes, ang sarap ng tahong. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Boros, nakakamiss naman yung tahong ni Carla, oh yes. Sabi rin yung Mami ni Sneaky, nice Supra race today. Good luckies. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Nico Flores, bakla, alam mo ba yung tugtog na magandang bilat? Ayan magandang dilag. Ayan, gusto ko yung magandang bilat. Magandang bilat, puso mo ay malaki. Ayan gusto kitang tirahin gabi-gabi. Ayan, magandang bilat. Ayan gusto kong kainin ka. Ayan di ba? Ayan nyaw. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Jeyo Langkay, banatan na pala ng Biyernes, mga Yugi Boys. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Ernest Guevara, Supra 97 pala yung kotse today. Is that the Castrol Supra, Chupapi? No, we are all using the bone stock Toyota Supra 1997. Ayan the RZ. Ayan, Supra 1997 version. O yung tinatawag na Mark IV. Ayan, sabi rin pa, may Chrysler Kane, lipat ulit ako sa Facebook. Wala na ako data dito sa YouTube. So, ayan, sige, chumami. Ayan, sabi rin pa, Nico Flores, yan. Sabi rin pa, Cyrus Manalo, lap trip talaga pag natambay kay Chupapi. Ayan, sarap mo, baby. Kainin mo hotdog ko. Ayan, kainin mo. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Michael Villapuerte. Good evening, Chupapi. Advance Happy New Year. Ayan, putukan mo ko, please. Ayan, puputukan talaga kita. Ayan, yung sipon ko, ipuputok ko sa'yo. Ayan, kainin mo lahat ng uhog ko. Ayan, kainin mo hotdog ko. Ayan, excuse me po. Ayan, excuse me po. Ayan, oh my God, maraming salamat kay Ninong Nenoy sa 5,000 YouTube stars! Ayan! Maraming salamat, Ninong, sa 5,000 YouTube star! Ayan, Ay! Sabi ni Ninong, advance Happy New Year! We're so proud of you and your achievements. Kahit na madami kang dinaanan na pagsubok, we appreciate and believe in you. Kaya andito kami to support you. Stand tall, strong, and proud. God bless to you and your family from AKG family. Wow! Ayan, wow! Ayan, wow! At dahil dyan, ayan, at dahil dyan, ayan, kailangan natin kumanta. Ayan, Wato, alam ko, namimiss na ng lahat to. Ako rin, namimiss ko na rin. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Talagang type na type kita. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Ilaba ko sa beauty mo. Aw! Ayan! Aw! Ang sarap mo. Ang sarap mo, baby. Nasusuka ako. Nasusuka ako bigla. Yeah. Ayan. I love you. Ayan, Birocha is the way. Awit. Ayan, awit. Maraming salamat kay Chupapi J. Olangkay sa 50 YouTube stars! Ayan, sarap-sarap mo, baby! Ayan, ang sarap mo, Chupapi J.O. Ayan, ayan, ang sarap mo! Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Axel Soriano, nandito na si Ninong Nenoy. Sabi ni Chupapi Nico Flores, all hail Ninong. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Mark Corpanel, Ninong Nenoy, namamas ko po ako pang New Year. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Cyrus Manalo, 5,000. Ayan, wow. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Mark Corpanel, all hail Ninong Nenoy. Ayan, napasarap. Ayan, napasarap. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, uy, teka, ano na yung comments natin, ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, JBS Ron, inom ng tubig, bekla. Wala akong tubig. Ayan, sabi ni Ninong Nenoy, thank you. Aba, thank you, Ninong. Ayan, thank you sobra, Tapos, Ninong, mamaya meron ako PPM sa'yo, may naisip lang ako. So, may naisip lang ako ngayon lang, habang nagsistream, habang nasusuka ako. Mamaya PPM ko sa'yo. Ayan, mamaya tatanong ko sa'yo kung pwede yun. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Ahisa Season, hello, Ninong. Sabi ni Chupapi Arnold Quezon, nasuka sa 5 kyaw. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Nico Flores, napaubo si Ninong. Napaubo ni Ninong si Bakla. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Cyrus Manalo, kalma, Chupapi. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Ams TV, practice ka na, Chupapi. Yes, magpa-practice tayo pag malapit na. Ayun, mag-o-open na yung natin, yung karera. Mag-o-open na, malapit na mag-open. Ayun, excuse me po. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Angel FPB 500 hours extend ako. Wag naman. Wag naman. Patay na tayo noon. Sabi rin yung papi Mark Orpanel, JB Aceron. Mabuti ng namasko kesa mang sniper. Ayan o. Sabi rin yung papi True Dep, your Anenonites family loves you, Terence. Silently supporting you. Oh yeah! Jax lang malakas. Ayan o. Jax lang malakas. Ayan o. Sabi rin yung papi Reindeer. Kabigaw, naipit yung 5,000 sa lalamunan. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Alison Kawile, na-choke mi daddy si Chupageti nang sa 5K ni Ninong. Ayan, na-choke ako ni Ninong, nano ko. Ano ako tawag doon? Deep throats. Ayan, na-deep throat ako. Ayan, na-deep throat. Ayan, nyaw. Ayan, nyaw. Teka. Open na yung karera. Pero, magta-drive tayo. Ito yung pipiliin natin kotse, Supra RZ. And of course, we're going to choose the very iconic super red color. Ayan, ayan yung gagamitin natin. And wow, racing soft yung gulong. Ayan, racing soft yung gulong. Mga kaibigan, that is something new. So, when the timer hits 10 minutes, maglalaro na tayo, ha? Magdadrive na tayo. So, we're just gonna wait for the timer. Pag yung timer na yan, 14:38 siya ngayon. So, we're just going to wait for it. Pag tumungtong ng 9:59 yan, 9:59, magdadrive na tayo. Ayan magdadrive na tayo. Sabi ni Chupapi Ernest Guevara, have you seen the revamped trial mountain sa GT7, Chupapi? Yes, nakita ko na. Sabi ni Chupapi CA6, Chupapi Advance Happy New Year for you. NASCAR style naman yung karera. Naku, mahirap na. Okay yung NASCAR, wag lang NASCAM. Ayan tandaan nyo, merong NASCAR, merong NASCAM. Ayan wag lang tayo mapunta sa NASCAM. Ayan baka may bagay tayo, NASCAM yung abutin natin. Wag naman. Ayan sabi ni Papi, True Dep, matuto ka din mag-spit. Panay kaswalo. Ayan anyaw. Ayan, syempre gusto ko lumunok. Ayan, masarap lumunok, masustansya. Full of vitamins. Ayan. Sabi ni Papi Alison Kawili, 5K turat is the key pala. Ayan sabi ni Papi Jeo Langkay, na BBC si Chupapi. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi, True Dep, Supra is the best race. Is the best car for that race. Good top ends. Ayan Supra yung gagamitin natin. We just chose the Supra. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Axel Soriano, Chupapi inom tubig. Yung lasang blade, ayan, wala akong dalang tubig dito. Ayan wala akong dala-dala. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi CA6, the track may be easy, pero yung racing mismo, yung mahirap correct. You nailed that right, Chupapi CA6. Sabi ni Chupapi Lambert Carriedo, wow, 5K. Merry Christmas. Sabi ni Chupapi True Dep, yan ang gusto ko. Lahat na sinusubo, nilulunok. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi Lambert Carriedo, good evening, Chupapi. Medyo late ako, kain tayo ng binalot adobo. Wow, sana halls, Chupapi. May binalot adobos. Ayan sarap mo, baby. Excuse me po. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi Joseph Kailaw, Chupapi, mga scamas, mga volvols. Ayan scamas yan lahat. Ayan Okay, mga Chupanatics, i-share nyo yung stream natin. I-share nyo Ayan kalat nyo na para tayo magsisimula na. Lipat lang po kayo. Lahat po ng lahat po ng viewers natin sa Facebook, ulitin ko lang po, sa lahat ng mga viewers natin sa Facebook, gustong-gusto ko pong basahin yung mga comments ninyo. Pero unfortunately, hindi ko po kayang gawin yon dahil live tayo on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube. And sa ngayon, we're really prioritizing YouTube kasi mas maganda talaga siyang plataforma, no? Mas mapapanood nyo po yung stream namin dito ng full HD, malinaw, malinis, at walang kaproblema. So, dito ko lang din pwedeng basahin yung mga comments nyo. So, sa lahat po ng mga viewers po natin sa Facebook, sana makalipat po kayo sa YouTube natin. Paki-search lang po sa YouTube, Chupageti TV. At pwede nyo po mapanood yung stream natin dito ng full HD. At napakagandang manood dito. At mababasa ko rin yung mga comments po ninyo. Ayan And sa lahat ng mga viewers naman po natin dito sa YouTube, baka pwede pong humingi ng pabor sa inyo. As usual, alam nyo naman na lagi akong humihingi ng pabor sa inyo dito. baka pwede nyo naman po i-click yung like button, subscribe button, pati yung bell button. Yun lang po, malaking bagay po yun sa akin. Ayan o ha, sobrang laking bagay po yun para sa channel natin, sa, alam mo yun, sana makapagbigay pa kami ng mga tuloy-tuloy na ganito sa susunod na taon. So, sa 43 na viewers natin dito sa YouTube, nakalagay dito sa akin, 23 pa lang yung nagla-like, no? So, sana yung 20 tao na hindi pa nagla-like, mapindot nyo po yung like button, subscribe button, pati yung bell button natin. Malaking tulong po talaga yan sa ano natin. Sobrang laking bagay. Ayan o ha. So, mga kaibigan, 30 seconds magdadrive na tayo. And, of course, bago tayo magsimula mag-drive, ilalagay ko lang yung YouTube natin. Ayan o ha. Buksan ko lang yung cellphone, lalagay natin yung YouTube para makasama ko kayo dito sa YouTube. Ayan, and baka pwede nyo pong i-share yung ano, no? Baka pwede nyo pong i-share yung YouTube natin na stream kung okay lang. Ayan, share nyo na lang po yung YouTube na stream natin. And game, tikman natin yung racetrack, tikman natin kung masarap. Ayan, hindi ko kasi alam kung masarap ba to. O ayos na, o di ba? Pero tara, tikman natin. Ayan, tikman natin mga kaibigan. Ayan, Nyaw. Ayan, here we go. Here we go. Tikman natin kung masarap ang racetrack na to. I heard na, yun nga, you will be driving or cruising at around 400 kilometers per hour. It's gonna be very difficult. You need to stay with the train. And alam mo yon, hindi ka pwede mag-encounter ng any kind of penalties or anything. As you can see, we're driving the red Toyota Supra, original 1997 model, Mark IV. One of the iconic supercars in the 90s. JDM supercars, ika nga. So, let's go. Check muna natin yung settings ng kotse natin. Traction control, syempre, papatayin natin yan. Di natin kailangan yan. And as you can see, everything is stuck. We cannot change anything. And tara, let's try driving this car, feeling the racetrack. Going into 400, the power of this car, wow, we're going into 400 kilometers per hour on this flying outlap. Wow, 380 kilometers per hour, may 6th gear pa tayo. Wow, this is amazing. 390 kilometers per hour. Wow. Ayoko pa i-cambio kasi may RPM pa. Ayoko pang i-cambio. Ayoko pa siyang i-cambio sa 6-ta. May power pa yung turbo. And the power is actually dropping down. 390, 389. Pero again, 400 kilometers per hour. This is pure madness for this racetrack. There you go, 6th gear. Finally, nakahinga na yung makina. 6th gear now, cruising speed, 409 kilometers per hour. This is amazing. Wow. 408 kilometers per hour, 407. Biruin nyo ha, this is without slipstream. So, pagdating ng slipstream mamaya, with all of the cars, we would probably be doing 420, 430 kilometers per hour. Imagine, it's going to be super crazy later in the race. Imagine now, cruising speed 400. Ito really go. Hulog. High side, 400. At ang bigat na manibela at 400 kilometers per hour. Sobrang lakas ng palak ng manibela. And I'm trying to hold the steering wheel very, very tight. Very, very tight on the steering wheel right now. Wow! Wow! Ang lakas ng palak ng steering wheel. And That's going to be crucial. Yung pag-hop mo around the corner at that speed is gonna be very, very crazy when it comes to the race. So, nandito pa ako. Yeah, technically one lap is around 4.5 minutes. As you can see, my best time is a 4 minutes 30 seconds point 8, and we're going to try to improve that time on a flying lap, no? Grabe to. Ang haba nito. Ganito lang yan. And imagine, with all of the cars later, it's gonna be super kagulo, super rumble to later. So it's definitely anybody's ball game. Wag lang sanang magkakamali, wag lang mababangga, wag lang maano, but it's gonna be anybody's ball game. And again, we're still very far away from the start-finish line. Mahaba-haba pa. At kung hindi tayo aabot, actually, to making one lap even to set the time. Kasi 4:43, and we're just gonna be turning into the next corner. Grabe to. As you can see, 10,000 kilometers yung straight coming from the Arco. Meron siyang kilometer mark. And here we go. Kapit manibela. Steering wheel, very heavy on this turn. You really feel the steering wheel. But surprisingly, this car does not have the downforce. Pero it can hug the corners very, very good. Surprisingly, it can hug the corner well. So the Toyota Supra, a legend of the 90s, can handle this type of abuse. Mga. And the flying lap was a 4:32.7, and I don't think aabot tayo because the race starts at 3 minutes from now. So malapit na mag-start yung race. And sana ma-share nyo yung stream natin. We hope na ma-share nyo yung YouTube, ma-share nyo yung Facebook. Ayan, sana makalat nyo yung stream natin ng parang Gearbox. Malaking bagay po yun. Para akong nasa airplane eh, para akong nagdadrive ng airplane dito. Yung kotse ko, airplane. Meow. Oh, parang chairplane. 411, 412, 413, 414, 415, kaya ba? 414, grabe. 414 kilometers per hour on the street. Top speed without any slipstream. With all the turbulent air coming into the car. Wild to. And we just broke the 2 seconds from the delta. From our delta. And still going. Na ulit. Steady betlog. Steady betlog lang. Steady lang ng betlog. The race lobby is going to start. Malapit na mag-start yung race. 1 minute and 30 seconds down the clock, and we will be joining the lobby for this race tonight. It's gonna be 2 laps, and it's gonna be crazy for tonight. I think it's gonna be crazy for tonight. Crazy race. labasan. But it's gonna be a crazy, crazy race. Woo! Anybody's ball game. Seconds before the start of the race. 40 seconds. Malapit na tayo magsimula. This is going to be a wild race for sure. Huwag lang tayo madali ng dasal ni Aling Jonesia. Ayan o ha. Huwag lang. Sana mag-favor sa atin yung dasal ni Aling Jonesia. Ayan o ha. Para naman sweltein tayo. Baka naman, huling karera na ng taon to. Meow. 5 seconds before the lobby opens up. Ayan na, preparing to match. Ayan na mga kaibigan. We are now entering the lobby for the race. Ayan na. Here we go. Here we go. Nag-black screen na. Oh, here we go. Anybody's ball game, mga kaibigan. As you can see, a big pool of Japanese drivers. Konti lang kami ditong hindi Japanese PlayStation Network accounts. There's one guy in number 6. Ako, Happy Tomato, and nandyan si Big Boss Man. Ayan o ha. And as we all know, delikado yan. Delikado yan si Big Boss Man. Huwag tayong didikit dyan. So everybody is mostly driving the Toyota Supra. Some people are driving the Enzo Ferrari. Surprisingly, some people are driving the Lamborghini Diablo. So warm-up is open. Check natin yung points. Points table, 266 points is out on the line for this race. We are hoping na makakuha tayo ng magandang points. And if not, we're gonna be joining the other races again. So, yun yung plano natin. So, at 8-minute qualifying session with 2 laps for the race, you know. This is going to be this is going to be a very weird race to end a very weird year. Ayan, ulitin ko. This will be a very weird race to end a very weird year. Ayan, So, abangan nyo yun. Sobrang kagulo to. Ano ba to? Rolling start? Rolling start ba to? Rolling? Let's check if it's standing start. Rolling start. Okay, good. Good that it's rolling start. So, warm up, wala gano'n nagwa-warm up. Nobody needs to warm up on this racetrack. I think ang kailangan dito talagang mainit, no? Painitan talaga. And everybody's just waiting for the clock to go down for the warm up. And we will then proceed to an 8-minute qualifying session. Okay? So, yung 8-minute qualifying session na to, make or break kung sakasakali. So, it's best to... Ako, I'm targeting to be at least in the mid-pack, not towards the back. Probably in the mid-pack in qualifying, but again, it will depend. Kasi, in terms of dito sa qualifying, if people are gonna like bump draft, or if they're going to help each other with the slipstream, magiging nasa dulo kami. So, I need to find a drafting buddy in qualifying for this to work. But anyways, here we go. Qualifying is now about to start for the first race tonight. This is round 6 of the 2020-2021 FIA Gran Turismo Championships, the Nations Cup. Ayan, and the last one of the year, actually. Here we go. Qualifying starts now. So the goal here is to get to somebody, just tail somebody. And here we go. This is the goal, is just tail these guys ahead to get a drafting buddy. And this guy actually went out of the slipstream already. qualifying. This is not the race yet. Wala pa. So I'm gonna let go of it. I'm gonna let go. Yeah, we let go. We let go. We need a draft buddy. So bumibitaw ako sa gas, as you can see, mga kaibigan. I don't wanna be ahead. You don't wanna be ahead on these kind of situations. And I just wanna let them pull back a bit, get a good amount of pull before the main straight. So get a bit of distance, and here we go on to the actually this is just going into the back straight pa lang, no? Wala pa. We're just going into the back straight right now, and still this Lamborghini, and as you can see, the slipstream, we're being towed all the way from the to the Lamborghini. Everybody up behind, they don't want to really stay close, so everybody's just weaving out, not letting go of the they're still letting go. Look at the people at the back. They've already let go of the gas, and ayan, medyo nagkakagulo na at the back. So the Lamborghini in front, they just pulled away, and we just want to give an ample amount of gap before we do the attack. White car behind is actually getting closer to us, so the white guy is getting closer. He's getting bump drafting. The guy in the back is getting bump drafted. Oh, no. They are close. These guys are close. These guys are close. These guys are close. Wow. Bump draft all the way from these guys. I'm gonna join this train. Probably gonna join these guys. Sige, ayan o ha. And we're gonna join this party right here. These guys is where you want to be. This is where you want to be for this race. I'm letting go. We're almost about to cross the start-finish line, and this is where it gets really, really ugly. So we let go of the throttle a bit, just for them to get a move on, get a pull, and we're gonna be joining them as we hit the start-finish straight. Here we go. Here we go. This is where qualifying is about to begin, and this is where we will see these guys. They don't like to share the draft, as you can see. They wouldn't want to share the draft that they have. So there you go. They just pulled away, and I think we did a very bad job of getting the draft. But so far, the draft on the Ferrari at the back, we're still not getting any of the draft. So this is gonna be very difficult. We are not getting any draft coming into turn number 1 towards the back. So medyo alanganin po tayo rito. Oh ha? Oh man, everybody's pulling up in front, and I'm not getting any kind of draft. I'm in a weird place. They're pulling away. Yun yung problema. This is the problem, mga kaibigan. I didn't get to go deep on them. I tried to back away, and this is the consequence. I don't get the draft. So well, this in turn could give us a low or a slow qualifying lap time. Not unless these guys at the back, which are bump drafting each other, we'd be able to get some of their draft, because they're actually near up and move, it's gonna be a different story. So you have to stay with the draft. And these guys, there you go. The blue guy wants to go underneath. Blue guy wants to go underneath. He's drafting the Japanese guy. Both guys are drafting each other. And I don't have a drafting partner. Here we go. Oh! Oh! And there you go. Pag wala kang drafting partner, it's gonna be very difficult. And I think nasan yung pangalan natin? We're in the back. See? 6 seconds. 6 seconds because we don't have a drafting partner. We're gonna be starting in the back. Oh, di ba? Ang hirap nun. And that's only qualifying. 6 seconds because we were not in the draft. Look at that. Look at that, mga kaibigan. Wow. 6 seconds because you were not in the draft. Wow. P18. Sobrang kalukuhan ng karera. So the race will start in 1 minute from now. We're starting in P18. Nakita niyo yung difference of having a draft without having a draft. We didn't have draft. 6 seconds. Imagine that. 421 on the first on the pole position guy. And then we only, diba? A big gap. So it's really crucial to get yung slipstream. Yun yung pinaka-importante dito. And we're in the back. We have nothing to lose. Ayan, ha? We're in the back. We have nothing to lose. It's just that the front runners hopefully, you know, don't make a mistake, or somebody in front of us don't make a mistake. And yeah, diba? But this is going to be very, very crucial. Welcome to the FIA 2020 Nations Cup Racing Series, round number 6. We are in Asia. For those who are watching our live stream on YouTube, we're broadcasting from the Philippines, and this is the Asian round of the FIA Round 6 Nations Cup Championships. Yee! Oh! Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Let's go. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. What the? Yung Ferrari! Wow! Wow! Wow, the Ferrari! Wow! Wow! Wow, the Ferrari! Wow! Wow, 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 wow! That Ferrari! Habol! 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 Push! Guys at the back, you need to push us! Come on! We need to stay with the train in front! The guys in the back need to push! Oh man, they don't want to push! You guys gotta push! Oh man, these guys don't know how this works! The guys in the back need to push! Oh man! Push me! We need to catch up with the guys in front! Push! Please! Push! People at the back, you need to know what you need to do! Push! This blue guy does not... Ah! Come on, Blue Supra! Push! Man! These guys don't know! Come on! Push, 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 push! Come on, push! Come on! Hindi tayo makakauna dito. Come on, guys. We need to help each other. Come on. Ba't ngayon lang nila na-realize yun? People in the back, ngayon lang nila na-realize that we need to help each other. What the hell? There's already a big gap in front. Come on, guys. Huwag mo na sa pangin. Come on. Mamaya na tayo mag-away-away. We need to help each other here. Man, those guys ahead. Ang layo na nila. Oh shit, balik una. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Push! We need to catch those guys in front. Push! Oh man, ayaw nila mag-push. Everybody wants to. Oh, swapang yung mga nandito. Wala, hindi natin makukuha yung mga nasa unahan. These guys don't wanna help. Kala naman nila makakabol nila sa unahan. nila, mga kaibigan. Yung HC tank, bobo rin eh, ano ha? Could have, in the first place, he could have pushed somebody already. Ngayon, wala na. There's a big gap with the guys in front. These guys just realized it just now. Swapang ulit sa likod, oh. Ayan, oh. Hindi kayo makakahabol dyan. See, you need to be in the train. These guys in the back, they don't understand. Ang layo na nung back in front. These guys in the back are so selfish. What the hell? Push us. Oh man. Come on, Ferrari, push, push, push. Diba? The guys in the back, they need to know what to do. That's the problem. Wala, 99 points lang. So we need to race again. We need to race again on the next race. Stupid guys. Stupid group. Ayan, so next race is matagal pa. 36 minutes away. What the? Next, what time is 18, 19, 20? 19, 20? That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 7. Oh man, ang tagal pa ng next race. Okay. It's a team. yung nga sabi, yun yung problema dito eh. We need a team. Like I need to be with somebody that knows how to do this. Pero wala eh. Mga teammates ko, wala eh. Ayan, So that's technically how it's gonna happen. And again, we're racing in the next round. But for now, wala eh. Ayan, Um, bobo yung mga bobo yung mga nasa likod natin eh. But pero hindi natin sila mabe-blame. They probably don't know. They probably don't know how it works or how this stuff works, no? But technically, para sa mga hindi nakakaintindi, para sa mga viewers natin that don't understand, how this works is you need to if you need to be in a pack, 'di ba? On this kind of race, you need somebody to push your car, 'di ba? Parang tinutulak and get the momentum coming from the guys in the back for you guys to be in the lead. Now, if you don't have those kind of people na tutulak sa kotse mo, let's say for example, ikaw yung nasa unahan, 'di ba? For your pack to be in front, you need guys in the back to push your car because your car is parang fighting the turbulent air, 'di ba? So yung turbulent air at 400 kilometers per hour hits your car and your car slows down on the main street because of turbulent air, 'di ba? Yun. And tawag dito, the guys in the back, they don't have the turbulent air because the guy in front is already scattering the turbulent air. So hinihigop yung mga kotse sa likod, it's called slipstream. Hinihigop sila going into the car in front. So the guys at the back gets more what you call this, top end speed because they don't need to go through turbulent air, 'di ba? At 400 kilometers per hour. Kasi the car in front is already spreading the turbulent air for the cars at the back to get, alam mo yun, to get more speed. So, having that kind of equation or having that kind of problem, 'di ba? What do you need to do for you guys to tawag dito, to be successful? Your pack to be successful is for the other guys in the back to know what they need to do. Kasi if they don't know, kung swapang talaga sila, wala eh. It's kagaya na nangyari sa pack namin. We got left behind, di ba? Ang layo na nung pack in front versus our pack because the guys on our pack, suga pa lahat. Di ba? Gusto nila mag-overtake. Hindi sila makaka-overtake ng gano'n kasi once you get out of the train, you will be the one to get the turbulent air. Di ba? Kasi the guy in front, ganito yan. Let me explain it to you. The guy in front, the car in front, not the guy in front, okay? Ganito yun. The guy in front, okay, di ba? The car goes like this. Okay, let me explain, ha. The car goes like this. If you go like this at actually, kahit 150 kilometers, actually, kahit 100 kilometers per hour nga lang eh. Kahit 100 kilometers per hour nga lang eh. 'Di ba? Your car is already, there's air, 'di ba? Surrounding us is air, oxygen, 'di ba? Air, as in air, hangin, 'di ba? So, coming into your car moving at 100 kilometers per hour. 100 pa lang tayo pinag-usapan natin is 100. You're already bursting through the air. Your car is hinihiwa ng kotse mo yung hangin. Naintindihan nyo? Naintindihan nyo ba? Parang tubig. Sinuntok mo yung tubig or di ba? Parang hiniwa mo yung tubig, ganon. So, imagine if we were to put it in color, let's say for example, air is color pink, okay? And your car is color green, okay? I don't have the illustration pero let me try to explain it to you by me trying to explain it. So, let's say the air is pink, is colored pink. Now, if your car is traveling at 100 kilometers per hour, a trajectory of 100 kilometers per hour, 'di ba? Your car, which is color green, will divide through the pink air. Papasok siya sa pink air, your trajectory is gonna scatter the pink air. And the pink air is dirty air. It's Kumbaga, hinihiwa ng kotse mo yon. Now, if there is a car behind you, traveling at the same speed, okay? Traveling at the same speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Okay? Ganito lang yan eh. Paano ko ba bibigyan ng ano? Paano ko ba bibigyan ng tawag dito? Ng paano ko ba bibigyan ng explanation? Ganito. Sino dito yung mga driver? Sino dito sa mga viewers natin yung nagda-drive sa tunay na buhay? Yung nagmamaneho ng sasakyan sa tunay na buhay, yun na lang. Bigay ako ng example. Bigay tayo ng example na mas mabilis maintindihan. Anybody from our viewers na nagmamaneho ng kotse sa tunay na buhay? Ayan o Sino dito yung nagmamaneho ng kotse sa tunay na buhay na nakapag-drive na sa expressway? Sa NLEX, sa SLEX, sa TPLEX, or kung anong XX. Ayan o lahat ng mga nagda-drive ng kotse. Lalo na yung mga taong nakapag-drive na sa expressway. Okay? If you're driving a car, and if you go into an expressway, okay, you're driving at 100 kilometers per hour. There's a bus in front of you. Okay? There's a bus in front of you traveling at the same speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Yung apak mo sa gasolina, steady betlog lang. Hindi mo dinidiinan, hindi mo binibitawan, steady lang. Kumbaga, let's say for example, nakakinta ka o nakasiksta ka, 'di ba? Sa manual na kotse or kahit nakamatic ka, 'di ba? Nakaapak ka sa gasolina, nakaapak ka sa gasolina ng kotse mo ng sabihin na natin 30%. 30%, 100% yung buong apak, 30% yung apak mo, naka-steady betlog lang yung paa mo sa naka-steady betlog lang yung paa mo sa 30% na apak. Now, there's a bus in front of you driving at the same speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Okay? And then you tried to tail the bus. Yung pumasok ka sa, yung sumunod ka sa puwet ng bus. Diba? And if you follow the bus, you will notice na your speed is increasing. Sino nakapansin nun? If you're going to follow a bus on the expressway, behind a bus, and yung apak mo sa gasolina is only 30%, nakakinta ka, or nakasiksta ka, or nakamatic ka, nakadrive lang, naka 30% ka lang sa gas, mapapansin mo na mas mabilis mong nakakain yung bus. Did you ever experience that? Ayan Sino dito naka-experience ng ganun? And you can't explain bakit. Pero yung apak mo sa gasolina is only the same. 30% lang yung apak mo. Pero you're going nearer the bus when you're tailing a bus. Ayan Sino? Sino naka-experience dito nun? Ayan Yun yung pinakamabilis na explanation na magagawa ko Ayan Sino na naka-experience nun? O, di ba? Yung mga naka-experience dito nun, it's what we call drafting. Drafting or on racing terms, it's called slipstream. Okay? Now, the bus in front of you travels at 100 kilometers per hour and kinakain niya, sinispread niya yung air. And you, behind the bus, following the bus at the same speed, with the same apak ng throttle, di ba? You're getting the bus's slipstream. Nagets nyo? Now, if you were all racing, okay? If you were all racing, let's say for example, di ba? Let's put it into racing. So, naintindihan nyo na yung slipstream, di ba? Naintindihan nyo na. Now, if you're going to put it in racing, yung ganitong nangyari kanina, yung unang karera natin, the guy in front is the bus. Nagets nyo? That guy in the front, that's the bus. Siya yung tagahawi ng hangin. And everybody in the back can be able to get more speed. Ayan they are able to carry more speed because they don't need to go through the turbulent air. And imagine we're driving at 400 kilometers per hour. If sa 100 kilometers per hour, you already feel the slipstream, although hindi ganun kalaki ang slipstream at 100 kilometers per hour, but as a racing driver, in real life racing, in the racetrack or on the racetrack, okay? Or on the racetrack, if you were traveling, if both cars were traveling at 150, 160, 180 kilometers per hour, or even more, the higher the speed of the guy in front, the more na mas malakas ang higop ng slipstream behind. If you were on the same speed. Okay? You guys follow? Ayan o, naintindihan nyo? The more speed that there is on the guy in front, the guy on the rear, if he was getting that same speed, would be able to talagang lalapit ng lalapit sa iyo yun. Lalapit ng lalapit ng lalapit sa iyo. Kakainin ka nun. Ayan, because the guy in your car, whoever it is that is in front, 'di ba? Scatters the dirty air at 400 kilometers per hour, and sa likod nun is so clean air. There's no turbulent air, and kayang pumasok ng the car trajectory at 400 kilometers per hour can do more than 400 kilometers per hour. So yun yung ano nun. Ay ano yun yung nangyari sa karera, yun yung nangyari sa karera kanina. So that's what we're planning to do on the next race is kahit kunwari, 'di ba, on the first race meron po tayong strategy. We had our strategy. The strategy was to be in the slipstream. But unfortunately, hindi ko na put into account na the other guys on your back need to do their part as well. Because if they don't do their part, yun nga, you'd get fucked. You get totally fucked. So, hoping na pagdating dito sa next race, you know, yung theory, well, it's not actually a theory. It's actually the strategy that you need to do. Okay? If you're participating on this race, if you're watching this, and if you're participating on the FIA Nations Cup, you need to think about this strategy. It looks easy, pero when you go deep into yung physics, dynamics, and everything, you will understand na racing is quite complicated. Biruin mo, ito lang yung racetrack, paikot-ikot lang. Pero bakit parang ang daming factors na kailangan isipin ng driver, 'di ba? Kasi, kung gusto mong manalo sa actually, mahirap ang karera. Mahirap kumarera. Ay, sobrang hirap kumarera. It's very complicated. So, biruin nyo, this track is only paikot-ikot lang. Diba? This track is paikot-ikot lang. For most drivers, for most gamers, but sasabihin nila, ay, kaya kong talunin si Chupageti dyan. Kaya kong talunin si ganyan dyan. Ayan, paikot-ikot lang yan eh. Madali lang yan. Pero bakit pagdating sa karera, hirap na tayo, 'di ba? It's very different. You have to understand these strategies for you to be an effective race car driver or for you to be an effective simulation racing driver, 'di ba? So, yun yung and again, this is not a very easy group that we're talking about kasi I am in the S group. So, S-class group. So, the highest class in Gran Turismo Sport Online. We're driving with the best guys in the world in S-class. So, it's not easy. You may be in a different class in your Gran Turismo account. You can be, di ba, ganyan. But it's very, very difficult if you're driving against the best of the best in the world, like S-class drivers or A+/S drivers in Gran Turismo. So, yun lang naman. Yun lang naman yung plano natin dito sa karera na to. So, it's more of a strategy race, and sana sa next race, which is happening in a few minutes from now, sana nandito pa rin kayo, nanonood pa rin kayo, because we like to put that strategy into play. You know? Yun yung kailangan natin makita. Ayan, yun yung kailangan natin ma-put into play yung strategy na meron tayo. So, hopefully, we can get this going. So, habang nag-aantay tayo ng minuto, habang nag-aantay tayo ng minutes before the next race opens up, basa muna tayo ng comments. Pero, bago pa pala tayo magbasa ng comments, live po tayo ngayon both on Facebook and on YouTube. Wait lang. Live po tayo both on Facebook and YouTube. Gusto ko pong basahin lahat ng comments natin sa Facebook, but unfortunately, unfortunately, hindi ko po kayang basahin yung comments ng Facebook. Yung YouTube lang na comments yung nababasa ko. Iniimbitahan ko po yung mga viewers natin dyan sa Facebook. Baka pwede po kayo lumipat sa YouTube natin. YouTube po natin is Chupageti TV. I-search nyo lang po, Chupageti TV. Pwede nyo po mapanood yung stream natin doon ng Ultra HD. Kung tingin yung HD na yung Facebook, you have to experience an Ultra HD stream. Lalo na pagdating po sa karera, napakaganda po ng graphics. Hindi po kayo magsisisi. Lipat lang po kayo sa YouTube, Chupageti TV. Lalo na po yung mga sumusuporta po talaga sa amin. Yung mga diehard fans namin, we're really inviting you to switch over to YouTube. And please do search for Chupageti TV. Basa muna tayo ng comment. Sabi ni Chupapi, Billy, lapitan, baguhan ata yung ibang nakasama mo kanina, Chupapi. Actually, hindi sila baguhan. Tingin ko, swapang lang sila. Hindi sila baguhan. Kasi nakita mo yung mga galaw nila kanina when they were trying to overtake, di ba? Hindi pa dapat mag-overtake eh. Wala kang pupuntahan eh. Hindi ka pa dapat mag-overtake. Dapat tinulak mo na lang yung kotse sa unahan para nahabol nyo sana yung mga kotse na nandun, yung kabilang pack na nandun sa unahan pa. Mali yung diskarte nila. Swapang sila. Ayan unfortunately. Sabi ni Chupapi Sylvester Merlin, tama pala, naintindihan ko sa paliwanag ni Chupapi. Nako, Chupapi Sylvester, thank you na naintindihan mo yung explanation ko. I'm trying to make it easier to understand for our viewers. Pero it's really complicated. But thank you na naintindihan mo. Sabi ni Chumami Kimi, hello, kakauwi ko lang. Sabi ni Chupapi Angel MPB, Chupapi, explain mo with paper, airplane, and a raw cardboard. Nako, mahirap yon. Wala akong paper dito for me to be able to explain. Ayan Sabi ni Chumami ni Sneaky, yes, Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi Porcelain, mind blown sa explanation mo, Chupapi. Paano mind blown? Mahirap bang intindihin? Sorry medyo technical ako pagdating sa karera kasi. So, ayan, pasensya na po yung mga hindi nakaintindi. Pero I tried my best to explain it. Sabi ni Chupapi, Raymond Masiglat, hello kay Chumami Kemi. Sabi ni Chupapi Yuko Miyamoto, salamat po sa knowledge, Chupapi. Ayan Uy, Chupapi Yuko, sana may natutunan ka po dun sa explanation na yun Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Enes Guevara, good evening Chumami Kemi. Sabi ni Chupapi Kemi, hello kay Raymond Masiglat. Sabi ni Chupapi Section, Chupanatics number 1. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi Scout YouTube, Chupapi, good luck sa next race. Ayan, abangan mo yung next race. In just a few minutes, Chupapi, huwag ka, standby ka lang rito. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Lapuk TV, sa amin sa bike race, Chupapi, tawag namin is drafting. Is peloton. Train yung tawag namin sa mga taga-basag ng hangin. Ayan, Sabi ni Chupapi Ricky Round, shout out Chupapi kay Amelin, nanunood habang kumakain. Ayan, hello, shout out, good evening po sa inyo. Sabi ni Chupapi Raymond Masiglat, ang galing ng pagkaka-explain mo, Chupapi, additional knowledge para sa akin. Ayan thank you Chupapi Raymond, sana may natutunan ka po doon. Sabi ni Chupapi B2 Dibam, Chupapi, baka naman may tips ka para matuto agad ng racing lines based sa experience mo. Chupapi B2 Dibam, if we're going to go into reviewing racing lines, medyo kailangan nagda-drive tayo sa racetrack, no? Kailangan nagda-drive tayo. Pwede naman tayo siguro gumawa ng like tutorial for racing line, basic racing line. Pero it's gonna be, kasi ang mahirap na part dyan on my end is to try to explain it to people that can't understand. Alam mo yon, can't or don't know how to drive. So, medyo mahirap siya. Ayan medyo mahirap gawin. Sabi ni Chupapi Francis Pantaleon, I'm a pass, not feeling good, tapos work na ako. Ayan. Shout out kay Chupapi Jeron Kunanan. Sabi ni Chupapi Corsa Gaming, good evening Chupapi, ngayon lang kami nag-noche buena ng pamilya namin. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi Enes Guevara, Chupapi, ka-level mo si engineering, explain ng technical stuff. Explained well and very informative. Wow, thank you, Chupapi Ernest Guevara. Sana may natutunan po kayo dun sa explanation natin po na yon. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Angel MPB, basically, less dirty air lang po galing explain ni Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi Search, dami natutunan. Si Boldman, puro kamanyakan lang. Ayan Si Boldman, marami tayong matututunan kay Boldman. Ayan marami tayong matututunan dyan. Mga posisyones. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi Porcelain, Nagets ko naman, Chupapi, yung explanation mo. Na mind blown lang ako sa mga technical explanation mo. Ayan, wa. Sama ni Chupapi JK. Chupapi, good luck sa second race. Ayan, wa. Uy, huwag kayo aalis. Sana magkakasama pa rin tayo sa second race kasi ipuput natin yung strategy na yun into play rin. Ayan, wa. Sama ni Chupapi si A6. Chupapi, curious lang ako. Anong pinaka nakakatakot mong moment in real life racing? Nawalan ako ng preno. Nawalan ako ng preno sa Subic International Raceway. Ayun, dire-diretso ako sa ano. Ayun, drug yung race car. Ayan o ayop yun. Ayan o nakakwarta ako nun. Mga kwarta. Tapos hairpin yung turn, first gear sa Subic. Nawalan ako ng preno. Ayan o tuloy-tuloy yung race car dun sa ano. Awit. Yun yung pinaka-nakakatakot kong experience. Ayan o tumatakbo ko ng mga 170, 180, fourth gear. Ford Focus yung gamit namin. Ford Focus race car. Tapos, pag-apa ko sa preno, walang preno. Papel. Awit, sabi ko. Ayan awit. Ayan yun yung mga nangyari. Buhay pa naman ako eh. Basta banda mo, matagal mamatay. Ayan sabi rin yung Papi Yoko Miyamoto, naranasan ko din kasi yung pinagdadrive sa expressway. Salamat. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi Ricky Round, Chupapi drafting yan sa amin, same sa motor. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Scout YouTube, Chupapi, ilan gastos mo dyan sa whole gear mo? Which gear? Itong racing? Itong racing, ano ba? Itong racing gear? Itong racing gear natin, itong Thrustmaster na T300 RS, you can buy this ngayon Ngayon, ang presyo nito tumaas mga 22, 23,000 na ata to 25,000, gano'n yung range. Pero, ito, sponsored to. Nasira na yung original ko na ganito. Pero, nasponsoran po tayo ng bago. Ito, bago po to. Thrustmaster T300. May isang taon pa lang sa akin to. Itong sponsored na wheel. And then, itong upuan, fabricated to. Fabricated. But you can have yours fabricated as well, your racing seat, your rig na tinatawag, or you can buy one off the shelf sa Data Blitz lang. Play seat yung tawag. Roughly cost like 20,000 pesos, mga ganun. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi, Marky Gerans, slipstream or drafting, it's actually both the same. It's just a different term. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Boros Racing 101 with Chupapi, pwedeng segment. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Glemeran, naalala ko sa GT5, may NASCAR pa, ang bigat kahit sa oval track. Naku, mas mabigat dito. Ang bigat dito kasi 400, lumili ko ka 400. Ang bigat talaga. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi, Boros Boldman number 1. Sabi ni Chupapi, Bito Dibam, would love to see you to teach us kasi sa'yo ko talaga gusto matutunan yung racing line. I will wait sa tutorial mo. More power. Maraming salamat, Chupapi Bito Dibam. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, True Depth, seat time is the best way to learn for now. If mag-start on sim racing, patience din because learning does not just happen overnight. It would take months or even years. Actually, totoo yan. Sabi ni Chupapi Ernest Guevara, merong PhD si Boldman sa anatomy, Chupapi. Ayan, ako, patay tayo dyan. Iba yung PhD ni Boldman. Ayan, Sex Academy. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Scout YouTube, Chupapi, binibili rin ba dyan yung mga race car? Yes, binibili rin po. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi J. Mandales Bakla, nag-reply na si Chumami Rob. Oh, ano sabi? Ano sabi? Nag-reply? Di nga. Ayan, ano sabi? Ano sabi? Sabi ni Chupapi Mark Gieb, good evening Chupapi, nag-send ako ng star sa FB, pabati naman Chumami my loves na si Andy Balbastro. Ayan, hello kay Chumami Andy, hello, good evening Chupapi Mark. Meron po dito YouTube stars, baka pwede dito po kayo magbigay kaysa sa FB. Dito na lang po kayo magbigay. Pindutin nyo lang po yung $sign, tapos pwede po kayo magbigay dito ng YouTube stars po. Chupapi Mark. Kaya mas okay po rito. Mas maganda po, promise. Ayan. Sa lahat po ng mga viewers po natin na galing Facebook, na nanonood po dito sa YouTube ngayon, baka pwede po humingi ng pabor sa inyo. Baka pwede nyo po i-click yung like button, subscribe button, saka yung bell button po natin dito sa YouTube. Kung okay lang naman. Ayan kasi malaking tulong po yun sa channel natin dito sa YouTube kasi ito na po yung primary channel natin, no? Dito na tayo maglalabas talaga ng content. Dito na tayo magpo-focus talaga. Tapos yung Facebook, sinasabay ko lang po siya on the side. Pero ang plano po talaga natin dito po talaga na sa YouTube tayo magpo-provide ng lahat ng content natin. So, sana ma-like nyo po yung ano natin, yung mga nanonood po sa YouTube, sana mapindot nyo po yung like button, subscribe button, pati yung bell button, malaking tulong po yun. Tapos, sa lahat po ng nanonood po dyan sa Facebook, gusto ko po tawag dito, mabasa lahat ng comments nyo, no? Lahat ng po nanonood sa Facebook natin. Sana makalipat po kayo sa YouTube. Search nyo lang po sa YouTube, Chupageti TV. Yun, makikita nyo po, live tayo. Sana makalipat po kayo kasi gusto ko rin po mabasa lahat ng comments ninyo. Gusto ko rin po kayo makasama lahat. Saka, dito po sa YouTube, pwede nyo po mapanood ng full HD yung stream natin dito. Ayan, no. Maraming salamat sa mga lilipat. Tapos kung sakaling lilipat mo kayo, hingi lang talaga ang pabor. Sana maklik nyo po yung yung 3 button sa YouTube. Yung like button, subscribe button, pati yung bell button. Malaking tulong po talaga sa channel natin yun. As in. So, sana mapindot nyo po yung mga button na yun. Ayan, no. Sabi ni Chupapi J. Mandales, legit nag-reply. Ayan, ano ka sinabi? Ayan, ano ka sinabi? Sabi ni Chupapi, Corsa Gaming, Chupapi, bakit nyo po tinigil yung truck racing sa Clark? Ayan, hindi ko naman tinigil. Part po ako ng Flat Out Race Series. We are a race organization team here in the Philippines. Flat Out Race Series is a grassroots level program of racing ng tunay that we are the ones that are organizing it. So, part po ako ng mga organizers at marshals. Kasali po ako doon. And we're actually just trying to build motorsports in the Philippines in real life. And we're catering to people that want to get into motorsports. So, pwede nyo pong sundan yung Facebook page namin, Flat Out Race Series or FORS, Force. Ayan, para makita yung mga ginagawa namin sa real life racing. Ayan, hindi lang namin, wala lang po ngayon kasi COVID eh. Wala eh. Buong 2020, wala po kaming racing, wala po kaming karera, wala po kahit ano. And also, meron din po kaming, if racing on the racetrack may be too difficult or too scary for other people, we also have Super Sprint Racing Series. You can check out the Facebook page, Super Sprint. So, it's more catered towards beginners talaga na gustong pumasok into motorsports. Just bring your car, join our clinics, and marami po kayong pwedeng matutunan. So, Super Sprint, ayan, Racing Series. Check out our Facebook page, Super Sprint. Ayan, we're organizing these races for Filipinos and for Filipino racing enthusiasts and car enthusiasts. Ayan, part po ako nun. Hindi ko lang po sinasabi ngayon ko lang sinasabi kasi napag-uusapan natin yung kotse. Ayan, anyways, ayan, basa muna tayo ng comments. Sabi ni Chupapi, J. Mandales, salamat daw. Anong salamat? Bakit salamat? Yun lang? Akala ko pa naman kung salamat lang pala. Salamat na lang sa lahat. Ayan, Sabi ni Chupapi Ernest Guevara, true dep, pwede kaya maging obigay ni si Boldman Chupapi. Ayan, Sabi ni Chupapi Mark Gieb. Sa sunod Chupapi, ano tawag dito? May pastar kasi si FB, nakukuha ko lang ng iba sa'yo kung sinesend. I love you, Chupapi. Ayan, Sabi ni Chupapi Trudep, pag maging obigay ni si Boldman, dila niya yung gagamitin niya. Yaw! Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Charles, Hermane, Chupapi, pag-greet naman misis ko, Mika Perinyan, at yung anak ko na si Charles, Happy New Year, Chupapi. Ayan, hello, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching. Ayan, sa family and asawa ni Chupapi Charles Hermano. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi Kevin Smith, ganda yan, Gran Turismo. Sabi ni Chupapi Ernest Guevara, Dr. Boldman. Sabi ni Chupapi Aidan Moselina, kapag nag-ubigay ni si Boldman, baka mas masarapan yung buntis kapag tinikdan kung ilang CM na. Ayan, Hello kay Chupapi Ronan Martin. Sabi ni Chupapi Raymond Masiglat, fake doctor si Boldman. Oh, yes. Ano ha? Sabi ni Chupapi J. Mandales, oo nga, send ko sa'yo. Ano ba? Eh, sinabi lang niya, salamat lang. Ano ba yun? Yayain mo kaya dito. Papuntay mo, sabi mo live ako. Papuntay mo dito sa YouTube. Ayan ha? Sabi mo sa kanya, live ako. Ayan ha? Nyaw. Ayan ha? Sabi mo sa kanya dito, hinahanap ka ni Chupageti. Live daw siya sa YouTube. Miss ka na daw niya. Ayan ha? Sabi mo ganun. Ayan ha? Sabi ni Chupapi, Carlos Salungan, Chupapi, nagpapaputok ka ba dati tuwing New Year? Naku, lagi kong, alam mo, eto yung tungkol sa New Year, lagi kong ginagawa yan. It's my tradition namin na magpaputok. Bakit namin tradition? Ako, bakit ko naging tradition na magpaputok tuwing New Year? Although, last year, hindi ako nakapagpaputok. This year, malamang, wala rin putukan. Pero, bakit tradition para sa akin, ang paputok tuwing New Year? Kasi, para sa akin, ang ibig sabihin ng mga paputok na yan is tinatanggal mo lahat ng malas mo. Pinapaputok mo lahat ng malas mo. Yun yung akin. Yun yung akin. I don't know the other people, kung bakit sila nagpapaputok. Kasi di ba, there's a reason bakit ka nagpapaputok. Ako, the reason why nagpapaputok ako every New Year is para tanggalin lahat ng malas na meron yung taon na yun at hindi na pumasok sa susunod na taon. So, yun yung dahilan. Yun yung dahilan kung bakit ako nagpapaputok every bisperas, no? Is para tanggalin lahat ng malas, paputukin lahat ng malas. So, kanya-kanyang paniniwala yan Ako, yun yung paniniwala ko. Ayan nga. Sabi ng Chupapi Cirque Show, engineer yan si Boldman, di doktor. Marami na magpapatayong tong-uts. Ayan nga. Ayan nga. Sabi ng Chupapi J. Mandales, sinend ko na sa'yo. Ayan nga. Sabi ng Chupapi Admiration, bakla, medyo late na ako. Share mo naman yung post mo kagabi about sa email. Happy New Year. Ayan, hindi ko pwede share ano yun? Tawag dito, confidential information yun. Hindi natin pwede i-share in public yun. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Angel PB, Chupapi thoughts on G27. Di pa ba luma? Well, I used to have a G27, okay? I used to have a Logitech G27. It's by far, for me, the Logitech G27 is actually even better than the Logitech G29. The problem with the Logitech G27 is hindi lang siya supported ng mga newer consoles, like it's not supported on a PlayStation 4. Yung support ng Logitech G27 ends at the Sony PlayStation 3. Pero the Logitech G27, if you're not a console guy, if you're not a console player, you can use the Logitech G27 on PC. Gumagana naman siya sa PC. So, all PC racing games that support racing wheels, mostly supported naman ng Logitech G27. Ngayon, ang problema na lang sa Logitech G27, that device, okay, that Logitech device is, ang gamit nun is gears. Okay, ang loob nun, yung loob ng housing nun are gears and may motor. May motor and may gears. And then, pag iniikot mo yung manibela, yun, gumagana siya through motors and gears. No, ang problema ko lang is, at this age, that magto 2021 na, the Logitech G27, most Logitech G27s, lalo na if it's not very well taken care of, diba? Mostly, I think, worn out na. Ayan, luma na, pagod na. Ayan, it doesn't give the right force feedback probably, because due to of its age and due to baka mahina na yung motor, mahina na yung force feedback, di ba? So, I'm not sure if it will still perform as good as it was with the fresh Logitech G27, which is malabo ka na makahanap ng fresh na Logitech G27 siguro ngayon, di ba? Ayan, not unless makatsaba ka ng brand new, bilhin mo na, di ba? Kung maganda naman yung presyo. Pero, Logitech G27, generally, it's a good wheel. It's better than a Logitech G29. Yun yung masasabi ko. Ayan sabi ni Chupapi Lambert Carriedo, si Rob Gold ba yan? Ayan sabi ni Chupapi CA6, Chupapi, nakadrive ka na ba ng Formula 4? Formula 4, no. Hindi pa ako nakadrive ng Formula 4 in real life. Formula cars that I've driven in real life is a Formula Toyota, Formula Ford. I've driven a Formula 3000. Ano pa ba? Those, yeah. So, Formula BMW. So, 4 na formula ang na-drive ko in my life, in real life. Ulitin ko lang, I've driven a Formula Toyota in real life. I've driven a Formula Ford. I've driven a Formula BMW and a Formula 3000. So, in order yon, in order. So, those are the Formula cars I've driven in real life. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, John Bolo, good evening Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi, Corsa Gaming, di kami nagpapaputok katabi namin gas station. Nako! Ayan o ha, sigurado sabog. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi Arnold Quizol, asan mo ipuputok Chupapi? Loob o labas? Sa mukha ko ipuputok sa mukha niya. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi Marco Panel, All Hail Santo Boldman. Ayan o ha. Nyaw. Sabi ni Chupapi, True Dep, mga ulul kayo, ayan wa, usapang obigyi na, obigay ni, ayan wa. Sabi ni Chupapi, Angel FPB, thank you Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi, Carlos Salunga, worst racing wheel na nagamit mo Chupapi. Worst racing wheel, one of the worst wheels that I've ever drove was probably a Thrustmaster T80. Ang pangit niya, ayan wa. Sorry pero yun yung for me, that's the worst wheels that I've ever driven. Kasi, ang liko ng Thrustmaster T80, ganito lang. Yan ay sagad. Ganyan, sagad na yan. Tapos, walang force feedback. Tapos, yung pedals niya, flimsy. For me, it's flimsy. So, it may not work for me. It may work for you. But, for me, it doesn't work. So, yun lang naman. Yun yung one of the worst steering wheels that I've ever driven. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Cirque Show, 1 minute na lang. Ayan o ha. Malapit na. Magsisimula na ulit ang karera natin mga kaibakla. Ayan o ha. And, sakto. 3, 2, 1. Ayan o ha. 3, 2, 1. Ayan. Pasok tayo ulit. Gamitin natin ulit yung Supra. Kasi mas maraming top speed yung Supra talaga. Yung Ferrari, it's good. It has the acceleration but it doesn't have the top speed. So we're gonna use the Supra and magda-drive tayo ng 11 minutes. Okay, 11 minutes on the clock. Wait lang. Ayan. So pagdating ng 11 minutes, if the clock 15:30, once the clock runs down to 10:59, magda-drive na tayo. 10:59, okay? So, 15:18 siya ngayon. 10:59, we will be driving. And sana ma-share nyo yung stream natin. Sana makalat nyo ng parang tae kung okay lang. Ayan. And, we're gonna be driving once the clock hits 10:59. Sabi ni Chupapi, Corsa Gaming, hirap mag-drive sa Assetto Corsa pag walang steering wheel. Ayan. Sabi ni Chumami Kimi, good luck, Bekla. Good luck. I love you. Sabi ni Chupapi, Chael Yae. Chupapi, good luck. I love you. I love you too. Sabi ni Chupapi, Ernest Guevara, here we go. Next round is start na. Ayan, wa. We're gonna be starting to drive at 10:59. Or sorry, actually, 11:59. 11:59. 11. Pag nag-11:59 yan, drive na tayo. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Joseph Kailao, Chupapi, may third race pa, Chupapi. Depende kung maganda yung resulta natin ng second race, hindi na natin kailangan kumarera ng third race. Pero kung hindi maganda yung resulta ng second race, kailangan natin kumarera ng third race. Sabi ni Chumami Kimi, ano color ng car mo? Red! Ayan o ha. Siyempre, dapat pula. Ayan o ha. Maladimon yung kulay. Ayan o ha. Ang problema lang, sana makadali tayo ng batang-bata dito. Tapos, ano bang prefer nyo? Naalala nyo kanina, di ba, nung nag-ano tayo, nag-i-English ako. Kasi, di ba, nasa YouTube na tayo. Mostly, I believe, I need to speak more on English to cater for our international audiences? Or gusto nyo na mag-Tagalog pa rin ako? Or gusto nyo Taglish na lang? Ayan o ha. Gusto nyo ba Taglish? Kasi dito sa YouTube, sa mga hindi nakakaalam sa Facebook, na live po tayo sa YouTube ngayon, live din po tayo sa YouTube, sabi ni Chumami Kimi, dapat yellow, gray. Swerteng color. O, di palitan natin. Teka. Palitan natin kulay. Yellow or gray. Wait lang. Cancel natin. Teka. Yellow o gray. Meron ata nun eh. Yellow. Wala eh. Gray. Ito, gray mica metallic o silver metallic. Ito, grayish green mica metallic. Walang yellow eh. Ayan, super white, super silver, gray, green. Ito na lang, gray. Ayan, gray. Oh, swerte daw gray. Walang dilaw eh. Yung dilaw, Lamborghini eh. Ayoko gamitin yun. Ayan, ito na gamitin natin. Ayan, gray. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Sir Show, ano kulay ng brief mo? Yun lang, ano kulay ng brief? Ha! Green. Ayan green-minded. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Sir Show, taglish para lahat. Sabi ni Chupapi, Chumami Kimi, Sir Show, transparent ata o di siya nagbibrief. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi, Derek Gervasio, taglish Chupapi para lahat ng audience. Ayan Sabi ni Chupapi, Angel FPB, okay yung taglish. Sabi ni Chupapi, Lloyd Arca, okay din yung taglish. Sabi ni Chupapi, Kimi, Cirque Show, advance mag-isip. Sabi ni Chupapi, Ernest Guevara, Super GT said something about racing etiquette sa racing games. Tell us more about it, Chupapi. Well, racing etiquette, mamaya natin pag-uusapan yan. Ayan, kasi malapit na eh. Malapit na magdadrive na ata tayo. Ayan mamaya natin ano yan. Okay, so, 11:46. It's time to go back to driving. Sana ma-share nyo yung stream natin on Facebook. Sana ma-share nyo yung stream natin. YouTube, sana ma-share nyo rin po yung stream natin. So, yeah, technically, we're gonna go for round number 2 in the FIA GT Sport Championships. And we're gonna be checking if we can be able to, put the strategy that we have into play. And if the people at the back could be able to help us with the strategy that we have. So, tara, drive muna tayo. Okay, everything good. Tara. When it comes to the race. And it can be anybody's ball game. It can also be a very difficult race for people who don't understand. So if you'd like to understand more about this very simple yet very complex race, come and watch our stream. And the second race will begin in 6 minutes and 40 seconds from now.
tunnel like this, it should have an effect. Slipstream is lesser
Ayan o ha, hayop pa. 0.666 talaga. Ayan o ha, malademonyo ha. Malademonyo yung lap time ha. 0.666, ano yan? Ha? Malademonyo ha. So, 1 minute, we're gonna be racing in 1 minute from now. Malapit na po yun. Ayan o ha. So, 1 minute, we will be starting this race in a few. 49 seconds. Magsisimula na yung karera. Ayan o ha. So, we will be seeing kung ano yung mangyayari dito. Ayan o ha. And basa muna tayo ng comments while we're waiting. 30 seconds. Sabi ni Chupapi, Mercy de la Casa. Chupapi, 2 days ago, nakabili ako ng GT Sport. My last Gran Turismo was GT4 sa PS2. Ano ba maganda mong advice? Ayan o ha. Just play the game. Wala naman ako ma-advise sa'yo. But just play the game, enjoy the game. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Noob Racer, sobrang boost. Ayan o ha. Sabi ni Chupapi, Player 201, kaya ba ng kotse mag-engine brake? Hindi mo kailangan mag-engine brake dito. You don't need to slow down on this racetrack, no, Chupapi. Kailangan dito, tuloy-tuloy lang ang apak mo. Walang prenuhan to. Bulob lang to. Bound lang ang pasa aksilindador. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Billy Ray Lapitan, kala ko for 2666. Wag naman. Ayan, wa. Sabi ni Chupapi, hi sa season. Good luck, bakla. Ayan, maraming salamat. Here we go. Meron pa tong warm-up. Ayan, wa. And as you can see, we will be racing with a couple of other guys. Maraming gumamit ng Enzo Ferrari on this round. Still a couple of people, still majority used the Toyota Supra. Pero there are other people using an Enzo Ferrari. You can see an F40, Lamborghini Diablo in the mix of cars. Pero mostly, dominated pa rin ng Toyota Supra na 1997. But it's gonna be interesting to see what's going to happen on this race kasi, you know, these are a field of really, really quick guys, quick drivers. So we're just hoping na meron tayong makasamang draft buddy, somebody that knows how to do the strategy right, and hoping for the best. Ayan, wa? Oh, medyo matagal mag-load, Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Porcelain, good luck, Chupapi. Sabi ni Chupapi, Player 201, yan. Parang biyahe na sa langit. Ayan, wa. Sabi ni Chupapi, Chumami Kimi, what's up, 69 viewers? Sabi ni Chupapi, Chip, yeah. Chupapi, ilan yung highest speed mo in real life? Ayan, highest speed na naabutan natin, medyo matindi, 300 plus. Ayan, 320 something. Ata, something like that. Ayan, so points table, 261 points on the line for this race. Quite a number of points. And warm up pa tayo ngayon with 1 minute and 30 seconds. So hindi naman na natin kailangan mag-warm up. We're just gonna wait for the race to begin or qualifying to begin, which will be an 8-minute qualifying session followed by a 2-lap sprint race. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Remel Rojas, kape habang nanunood kay Chupapi. Ayan, nood muna ng kape. Sabi ni Chupapi, Player 2-1, mga jeep pa uwi, parang baka naka-glue ang paa sa gasolinador. Sabi ni Chupapi, Lambert Carriedo, yan ang sarap ng kape, baka pagtimpla nga din. Sabi ni Chupapi, John Marcono, magandang gabi Chupapi, good luck sa race mo, thank you so much. Sabi ni Chupapi, Porcelain, may isang China at lahat Hapon na. Ayan, isang China, tsaka tayo, Singapore, na plug kasi walang Philippine PSN Kaya Singapore yung gamit natin. Tapos lahat Japanese na. Ayan, so, hopefully we could get some drafting partner or anything that could help us on this race. Or, the guys at the back could be able to, if they really know what they need to do, hopefully these guys would be able to work with us and push our car to get our pack to be in the front pack. So anyways, qualifying 8 minutes, let's go. Qualifying, same strategy on qualifying. We're hoping that we can get the drafting partner, and we're hoping that the drafting partner knows that you need to bump us all the way. So, yun yung kailangan natin dito. We need to find somebody that actually knows how to do this correctly. Ayan, Here we go. Qualifying, 8 minutes. We need a drafting partner or something. Sana may lumabas ahead of us. Yun. Sana may lumabas pa ahead of us. There you go. Corvette. Corvette. Oh no, bakit ito? Ang bagal nitong Corvette. Bakit ito? Okay, let's see what we can work with. This guy, ayaw niya. Tera, these guys are bumping at the back. Kailangan ko makasabay dito. These guys at the back. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ganyan lang. That's how you do it. That is how you're gonna do it. Thank you to the Japanese guy behind. This is how it's going to work. These guys at the back, they know what they're doing. Look at our speed. Take a look at our speed, Take a look at our speed. Look at our speed. 415. 420. Ayan, we just need, this Corvette just needs to be out of the way. We need a Supra in front to be able to help us. Oh, what? No. There's a Supra in front. We're just, this guy at the back, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. Look at our speed. Look at our speed. And papagay natin to. We're gonna bump this guy. We're gonna bump this guy. We're gonna bump this guy. There you go. There you go. 420. Tulong-tulong lang to. Tulong-tulong lang. We need to bump. Ilan yung cornering speed natin? 414. 410. We're doing a good job. And this guy at the back, yeah, he needs to work with us. He's trying to overtake. He won't be able to overtake because of the wind. Ayan, he won't be able to overtake. So, the best thing that he can do is really push. Yun lang ang magagawa niya. He needs to push. This guy needs to push me. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can see the speed that we have. Ayan, we're actually, and this guy doesn't want to be pushed. Ayan, weird. This guy is actually moving out of the way. Ayaw niya matulak. We're getting the push, and we're trying to get into the slipstream. Again, take a look at the speed, 430 kilometers per hour. Take a look at the speed that we have. 425. Wow. Tingnan nyo yung speed natin. We're cruising at a big amount of speed. We're cruising very, very wildly with a big amount of speed. And this guy is gonna bump us. There you go. This guy. I need to thank this guy. Sunburst. Oh, this guy is really helping us. Let's go. This Sunburst guy. Look at our speed, 417. Di ba? We're taking off. This guy is helping us. Ito yung kailangan for a successful qualifying. This is what, there you go, 430 kilometers per hour. Push me behind. Yes, let's go. Push behind. Let's go. Push behind. Push. Corvette. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take a look at our speed with the slipstream, mga kaibigan. It's all about the strategy. And I think this strategy is gonna work. Coming up the hill, 413 kilometers per hour. Let's go. 430. Diba? Look at that. Ito yung tulungan. It's all about the health. And it's anybody's ball game for this race. Tulong-tulong lang talaga. Huwag lang maging sugapa. Pag naging sugapa ka dito, you're gonna be screwed. This is what it's all about. And I think we're catching up to the guys in front. I see cars in front of the red Supra. Meron nga. And come on. Still do the push. Come on. Ito yung mahirap eh. Because the wheel is so heavy coming into this corner that you need to balance and not cause a problem for the guy in front. Ito yung problema. You need to be very mindful of your space. And there you go. We're out. We need a push. We still need a push. We're catching up to the guys in front. Diba? Look at the pack that we have. This pack they actually know what they're doing. So imagine this, 400 steady bedlock, 420 kilometers per hour. Steady bedlock, and we're catching those two guys in front. The Supra in front is catching those two guys in front. So it's all about the teamwork, even if we don't have a team right now. It's all about working together. So yun yung strategy on this race. So for everybody, especially the American region, if ever you get to watch our stream, this is what you guys need to do in the American region tomorrow, because you guys will be racing this tomorrow. And there you go. This is a train, and we caught up with two Ferraris. I think the Ferraris don't have as quick of a top end as what we have for the Supra. Mas malakas pa rin talaga yung top speed ng Supra on this, cruising at 425 kilometers an hour. This is amazing. Totally different from what we used to do. And ako rin, totally different because I'm speaking in English, which is very weird for me. Streaming and speaking in English at the same time. Wait. So I'm not sure if speaking in English is actually better or ibalik natin sa Tagalog, no? Hindi natin sure if it's but so far, since we are on YouTube, we need to speak in English for our international audience. Oh! P3! Oh, diba? Ito yung sinasabi ko. P3! You need to work together. This is qualifying, and that strategy actually worked. We are in P3. Mga kaibigan. The strategy. It's all about that strategy that I'm talking about. So, coming into the race, we will be in the front pack. So, the guys like Sunburst, Nishi, these are the two guys that we're having, tulong-tulong Nishi and Sunburst. These guys, solid. if we're going to be helping each other in terms of this race that's coming up now, solid to. Nishi and Sunburst, I have to say thank you to these guys. Like Nishi, wait lang. Sunburst is, si Sunburst yung malaking tulong. Sunburst, Nishi. Ayan we say thank you. Ayan thank you. Let's have a clean race. Good evening. Ayan. So, just out of courtesy, just say thank you to Sunburst, because Sunburst actually helped us to be there. And Sunburst actually, as in Nishi, replied, thank you, good luck. So, these Japanese guys are actually helping us with this one. So, and I just said thank you to them, and they're saying thank you back. So, it's actually a good cause, for a good cause. Tulong-tulong lang for a good cause. And this is what we're going to get. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the final race of the year. This is the 2020 Nations Cup FIA Gran Turismo race. And we are live on Facebook and YouTube Gaming. Good evening from the Philippines. This is the final race of the year. Round number 6 of the FIA Nations Cup in Gran Turismo Sport. We hope that you are entertained with our stream tonight. And for those over at YouTube, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe button, and the bell button. It would help our channel so much. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go! It's all about teamwork. I just hope that the guys in front know what they need to do. It's all about just staying on the slipstream, helping each other get that push so that we can get out of the guys in the back. So we're just hoping these guys in front won't be sugapa. They won't be sugapa, they won't be swapang, and they would be able to help us get that push out of the line, going into getting our pack to be split from the guys in the back. Kasi if the guys will be swapang, the guys in the back can also, alam mo yun, pwede rin silang dumikit eh. So the best part here is to be calm, collected, focused on the 2 laps, get stuff to work, connect with the guys that are gonna help you, and just hope for the best. This is how it's gonna be, and that's how it's gonna work. So we're really hoping that the strategy can be put into play. These guys in front, especially Sunburst at the back, he knows what he needs to do. So we just need to work together. Nishi up in front, he's also one of the guys that are helping us earlier in qualifying. And let's see what's going to happen on this race. Let's go. And remember, those Ferraris are gonna jump over the Supras. Very quick acceleration from the Ferraris. Here we go. Here we go. We need to stay in the slipstream. And I'm just going to take away one step from the Corvette and tutulungan ko na si Nishi. This is the time where I need to help Nishi and to stay away from the pack. Here we go. I'm just gonna push Nishi right here. And yep, there you go. Tulak na to. And there's the back behind. Oh no, the back behind. Ayan na, the back behind. This is where it gets. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Nagkaswapangan na mga kaibigan. Everybody's running for themselves. And ayan na. Kuka and Turtle Love. So this is going to be intense. What's going to happen in the next few minutes will be intense, mga kaibigan. We don't know what's going to happen, and we're now approaching the first corner. 5 guys ahead. 5 guys ahead. And we will be oh. There you go, nakakabanggaan. And nakakabanggaan. I just have to hold on to the steering wheel and get these Ferraris. I'm gonna be pushing these Ferraris, and we're gonna hope for the best. We are in P3, mga kaibigan. Some Supra needs to help us because the Ferraris have a lower top end. So wala akong choice. I can't break out from these 2 Ferraris. I just have to stick with them for now, kasi if I break away, the dirty air is gonna catch me and I won't be able to get away clearly. These guys are so stupid. Like this guy, he's trying to break the slipstream, but that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You can't do that. See what happens? You see what happened to him? He fell off. So I can't, as much as I want to overtake this guy, hindi pwede. I have to stay here and really hope for the best. But the guys at the back, they're really, it's so intense right now. The guys at the back are actually all over the back. And see, nobody wants to get ahead of Kuka, because if you go ahead of Kuka, you'll fall back because you'll eat the dirty air. So this is physics and the strategy coming into play. Look at the rear view mirror. You guys have to, for our viewers, you need to check on the rear view mirror, because you can see who's desperate if they want to overtake, but it's not gonna work. Not unless there's gonna be somebody behind them that's gonna push their car and get it to a lead. Look at the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini is actually falling behind from the Ferrari because it wants to overtake the yellow Ferrari behind me. But so far, sticking with Kuka is the best way, or the best strategy so far. But the Supra of Nishi is actually trying to tail on the low end of the corner of this lap. So medyo wild pa rin. It's still anybody's ball game. And there you go. See a push right here. Kuka is still there's the Supra. We're gonna finish in P2! Yeah! Yahoo! Yahoo! Woohoo! Wow! Yes! Woohoo! The strategy worked! Ayan, the strategy actually worked! 250 points! 250 points on the FIA race! The strategy works! Ayan, so if you're coming into this race, if you're from the American region and you're from the Europe region or the UK region, and if you're watching this video, this is how you're gonna do it. This is how you're gonna attack that race. But this is amazing. 250 points for me. This is amazing. Anybody's race. I'm so happy getting this much points in the race. And hayop. Ayan I can't believe it. Hayop. How much time do we have? Wait lang. Hayop. I can't believe that. That was intensely amazing. Ayan that was actually intensely amazing. P2 on our end. We finished in P2. Ayan not P3 Hindi P3 yung sinasabi nyo. We finished in P2. Ayan the strategy is actually what's important. Ayan yun yung ano dito. Ayan yun yung ano natin dito. Ayan and hayop, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, to be honest. I can't believe it. Totally, I can't believe it. We finished in P2. And, what? Hayop, I can't believe it, really. Ayan we got 250 points. We just stuck by the strategy that we were supposed to do. And, yun lang yun. Yun lang yun. So, if ever you get into this video, and if ever you bump into this video for our international viewers over at YouTube, if ever you get to bump into this video and you're planning to run on the round 6 of the Nations Cup in your region, supposedly in the US region, or if supposedly in the UK region, this is how you're gonna do it. You need to find somebody that's going to work with you, getting you the draft and getting to push you, and you just have to hold on to that strategy and not be greedy about it. Because if you go greedy about it, it's not gonna work for you. As you can see on that race, if you're trying to tawag dito, if you're trying to step away from the slipstream and you try to be greedy on your overtake, then you're fucked. It's not gonna work for you. Trust me, it's not gonna work for you. It didn't work for us. On the first race, it didn't work for us. On the second race, we stuck by the strategy. It worked like a charm. Finished in P2, got 250 points in the bag. It's amazing. It's just so amazing. Yun lang yung masasabi ko. It's so amazing. It's a perfectly timed strategy that does the job. Ayan it does the job. Ayan So, ayan. Yun yung ano natin. For all of our viewers that are watching right now, for our viewers, most especially on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed our stint in the second race. We're hoping that you guys, to all of our viewers, we're hoping that you guys would be able to give this video a like, a thumbs up, or you guys could be able to subscribe to our channel, or you guys could be able to click the bell button, or you guys could just click the 3 buttons if ever. We're hoping that you guys are enjoying, but so far right now, I believe there is a daily race in Nürburgring with the Nürburgring 24-hour layout. And we still have quite a few minutes to spare. I think we still have quite a few minutes to spare because it's 2 hours. Yung stream natin is only 2 hours and 33 minutes or 34 minutes. So, you guys want me to drive around Nürburgring 24 hours for you guys? Like, I'm not sure if we can still join the race, pero we can drive around the Nürburgring in a Group 4 car. You guys like to see that? Okay lang ba sa inyo yun? And then, kung meron bang pwedeng pumasok sa Discord, like to tell me if it's already 3 hours so that we can, we can stop with that. Meron ba? Okay lang ba? To all of our viewers in YouTube, to all of our viewers and Facebook, is it okay or would you guys like for me to drive around the Nürburgring 24-hour? Wait lang, buksan natin just so you guys see it. This we're driving in this Nürburgring 24-hour circuit. Okay ba sa inyo to? if we're if we're going to drive the Nürburgring 24-hour, okay sa inyo? Okay sa inyo for 3 hours? Until our stream reaches 3 hours, okay sa inyo 'yon? Is it good for you guys? Yeah. Good for our viewers. Okay? Ayan Okay. So here on the Nürburgring 24 hours, I'll try to give some basic driving tips. We will try to tawag dito. I will try to like give a few advices for our viewers. Like the basic racing line, yung mga alam mo 'yon. Basta I'll try to give out basic advices in terms of racing. So if you have Gran Turismo Sport, and if you like, if you can actually go into the game and go into the daily races and go into the Group 4 category or Race C. And right now, we're going to sorry, we're going to try to I'm going to try to give you guys advices in terms of like on the track, getting to understand corners and everything. So ganun yung gagawin natin. So I hope you guys would still stay. And sinong pwede pala before we start this, can somebody go into YouTube? Sorry, Discord. Can somebody go into Discord and tell me kung 3 hours? Ayan. Okay. Pwede mo sabihin sa akin 3 hours na? Ayan Oy, maraming salamat. Thank you kay Ninong Neno Uy sa 1,250 YouTube stars. Ayan maraming salamat. Ninong, ayan Ninong, mas okay ba sa'yo na nag-i-English tayo? Is this a better way for us to cater to our live streams moving forward? Ayan. For our viewers for our viewers na nandito, I'd like to ask you a question before we start driving again in Nürburgring. Do you guys like it better that we're speaking like this in English on all of our streams? On all of our streams, I'll try to speak in English most of the time. Pero syempre, kung babasahin ko yung comments ninyo, I'll try to read it as it is, Pero if I'm not reading your comments, I'll try to speak in English. Would that be, a better approach for the new year for our viewers? Would that give it more class appeal on our live streams if the stream was in English, or gusto nyo Tagalog pa rin? Ayan para lang ayan di ba? Sabi rin yung Papi JB Asiron, good yan bakla, Taglish para mas maintindihan ng international viewers. Okay. So anyways, ayan, let's go. Let's drive the Nürburgring 24-hour. I'll try to give you tips and advices for this track. So, first and foremost, when you're going into a daily race, okay, ganito, let's start it, okay? So, if you have, let's say, for example, you have Gran Turismo Sport, okay? And, of course, everybody that has Gran Turismo Sport would like to get into the online racing. And, of course, you'd like to show everybody in the world what you're made of and how good you are and so on and so forth, correct? So everybody would like to go into online racing and everybody thinks that it's Need for Speed. So if you're playing Gran Turismo, it's definitely different. You can't compare this game to Need for Speed. It's not about pumping other cars on the track. It's not about alam mo yun, panggugulang, hindi ganun yun. Here in Gran Turismo, it's all about respecting the people in the track. It's called race etiquette. So, you always have to understand and you always have to bear in mind that you are racing with real people on the racetrack. And for you guys to enjoy racing one another competitively, you have to at least provide each other space. And not only space, but you also need to provide each other with respect. You know, you have to respect your fellow racer inside the racetrack for that other racer to respect you. So if you're not going to bump other racers on the racetrack, other racers will not bump you as well. Pero on our case, in most of our races, mostly people bump us. So yun yung problema. But nevertheless, at any given point in time, it's still best to leave enough racing space between you and your kung sino man yung mga kalaro nyo in the game. So anyways, enough of that. So if you're going to go into Gran Turismo Sport, okay, and oh wait lang, I think we got a free car. So we got a free car. So wait lang, let's get our free car muna. So okay, wait lang, let's just get the free car and let's move forward. Oh, nice. Man, nakakuha tayo ng Peugeot. So we got this Peugeot RCZ and for free. So thank you so much. So when you first fire up Gran Turismo Sport, what are you gonna see? This is what you're going to see. Okay? This is what you're going to see when you first fire up Gran Turismo Sport. Now, how do you go into online? When you want to go online in Gran Turismo Sport, you go into the sport mode. Okay? So let's go and check into the sport mode. And once you click on sport mode, you are going to see these 4 categories. Now, on the first time that you're going to go into Gran Turismo Sport and you want to go online immediately, before you do that, you have to watch Racing Etiquette. What is Racing Etiquette? These are 2 very important videos for you to understand what online racing is about. Okay? And for us to be able to further explain to you what online racing is about and how deep it is, I would suggest that we watch this video together now. For people that like to understand what online racing is about, let's all watch these 2 videos para maintindihan ninyo. Starting now. Yan. Let's watch this and we hope you guys would understand more.
What is sportsmanship? Welcome to the Racing Etiquette. In this section, you will be learning about sportsmanship, an important element in everyone's participation in the online races of Gran Turismo. The history of sports is as old as human history, and the definition of sport is said to be as numerous as there are researchers in the field. But when you get to the bottom of it, a sport is a challenge against yourself, a challenge against a rival, and above all else is something to enjoy and have fun with. A sport is something you enjoy together with others. For this, there is sportsmanship, the attitude you must have when you partake in a sport. So, what is sportsmanship? Everyone knows that all sports have rules. And of course, one element of sports is that you must follow the rules. But even if you set lots of detailed rules, you can't judge all incidents during an actual sport just with rules. That's where sportsmanship becomes important. Sportsmanship can also be called the spirit of fair play. And in addition to being fair and just, sportsmanship also means that you don't do things that make you look bad. To avoid doing things to anyone that makes you look bad. That's the core idea behind sportsmanship that is beyond rules. Motorsport is called a non-contact sport. That means it is a sport which does absolutely not allow contact with others. But in order to achieve this, it is not enough to have a strict set of rules. It is extremely important that everyone works to avoid doing things that make you look bad.
So there it is. That's the first video. So as you can see, if you were racing nang nire-respeto nyo yung isa't isa on the racetrack, the racing would actually look good. Diba? Walang banggaan, nobody's crying over foul milk or spoiled milk, and everybody's just enjoying their time. Now, let's move on to the next video for you guys to understand more about various improper driving examples. For you guys to be able to see, bago ka pumasok sa online racing, kung pwede bang banggain mo na lang yung mga tao ng basta-basta, 'di ba? Or is it better to give each other, the respect that they have on track, or just give enough space for each other for you guys to have a good racing experience together? But before that, yeah, let's watch the second video. Yan, para maintindihan ninyo and you guys get the proper idea.
2. Various improper driving examples. Here we will introduce some examples of improper driving and driving that makes you look bad. First of all, weaving back and forth to block the path of other cars is prohibited. Also, pushing others, edging out others, pushing others off the track. When you are late on the brakes, it is not considered well-mannered driving. Overshooting a corner because you braked too late and failed to turn because you were too anxious to overtake your opponent. This is an example of driving that really makes you look bad. The worst is when you become a missile, by not being able to stop within the track, ramming into other cars and ruining the race for others as well as yourself. Even if you initially had an understanding of all this in your head, if you become too overzealous in the race and ended up braking too late and you are about to hit the car ahead of you, not only should you hit your brakes, you should avoid hitting the car ahead at all cost, even if that means taking your car off the track. This type of driving mistake often happens when you are a beginner, so starting out, just be careful. Avoid interfering with others and start by assessing the situation, and you will start to see and be aware of your surroundings. And finally, how can you protect yourself from these types of accidents? During a race, it is not easy to communicate your intent with other drivers, but by monitoring the other cars around you, you will start to understand the tendencies of each car and driver, as well as their skills. If you feel that a certain driver seems a bit dangerous, or that a certain car is not used to racing yet, rethink and reposition yourself on the track so that you can avoid being involved in the chaos that they may cause.
So that's it. These are the first two things that you're going to get into before you go into online racing. So, enough of that. I know everybody gusto nyo naman makitang mag-drive tayo on Daily C. So we're gonna try going to Daily C. This is Daily C. Before you step into any race in the daily races, I highly suggest to check on the leaderboard. Why do I highly suggest that you guys check on the leaderboard? This is because dito nyo makikita kung ano yung kotse na dominant in terms of this racetrack. Okay? So, if you want to have a dominant car, you have to check on the leaderboard and see parang ano yung mga kotseng matulin in terms of, getting their times on the Nürburgring. So, as you can see here, the most dominant car that we have is the Audi TT Cup. Ayan, so, this is one of the cars na pwede natin gamitin. Although, we can also use a different car. So, anyways, these are our Group 4 category cars na pwede natin gamitin. I am leaning towards on using the Mazda Atenza. Where is the Atenza? Here. So, this is the car that we're going to try to use on this racetrack. The Mazda Atenza Group 4. Okay? So, yan. So, ano oras na yung stream natin? JM? Hello? Discord? Hello? Check lang muna natin before we start kung ano oras yung ano. Parang ang lakas ng tikitik ng makina nito ha. Ayan. Ayan o ha. Walang tao sa Discord. Ayan o ha. At ganun.
Wait lang.
Oo. Ayan.
249.
Okay, tara. So we're gonna go drive, see what this is about, and see what we can do with the car. So it's all racing hards. The car will be on racing hards, and let's do a lap around the Nürburgring 24. So here you'd like to maximize, syempre, you want to hit those apexes coming into the corners, and you want to maximize always the straight line speed coming out of corners. So ito yun. So here the basic racing line is the out racing line. Here you brake at just right here, shift it down to second gear, go into hug the corner, and ayun lang, nag-understeer tayo. But the car, okay lang. Getting the car out, unwind the steering wheel, put the power down, downshift the third gear here, take care of the understeer, brake a little bit here, get the apex, power out, use all of the road on the racetrack. And as you shift through the gears, downshift to third gear, get the apex. Once the car is in the apex of the corner, that's the time you will be able to power out or step on the throttle. So, so medyo madilim lang. Nagulat ako ng gabi to. Downshift to third gear, get the apex, get the power down, get the apex again, and power down, and use all of the road coming out of the track. So yun yung gagawin mo. So medyo mahirap pala, no? That you're driving and explaining stuff. It's hard to push the car when you're driving and talking at the same time. Go through these corners, you just want to be as consistent as you are to get the car to move to where you want the car to. Pero ang hirap, can I just drive muna? Hindi mo kaya, no? Ang hirap magsalita. As you can see, I'm not quite versed with the car. So medyo kalat yung maneho natin, kalat yung linya, car is all over the place. You need like a couple of laps to get used to the car and to the nature of the racetrack for you to be able to really maximize, especially Nürburgring. Restart. Ayan, dali. So, we're gonna restart. So, try ko na lang muna tatahimik na lang ako. Magdadrive ako. Hirap eh. Hindi ko kaya magsalita. Mahirap. Tatahimik muna ako Hindi ko kaya magsalita na nagdadrive. Mahirap. hirap. Oh, wait! Oh, bakit wala nang nanood? Ano nangyari? Tumahimik lang ako na wala nang nanood. Wala nang nanood. Kanina 60 plus. Okay, so might as well stop it. Ayan o ha. So, teka lang. Nawala yung mga nanonood. So, wala rin. So, hindi na natin itutuloy. Pointless na ituloy ito if nobody's going to watch it. So, ayun. So, anyways, balikan na natin yung comments natin. Kanina 70 viewers, biglang 38. Ano nangyari? 'Di ba? So, I don't understand. So, it's pointless to it's pointless to continue if wala ring manunood. So, 'yun. Napansin ko lang na bumaba ng sobra yung viewers coming from 70 viewers. I'm sorry but it's very weird na biglang I stopped driving because we were at 70 viewers and then biglang bumagsak yung viewers natin. Bumagsak yung viewers natin nung hindi na ako nagsasalita. But, oy, mga Chupanatics, I want to say thank you to all of our viewers, sa lahat po ng nanonood sa Facebook, and to everybody that is watching over at YouTube. Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa inyo. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much for watching our stream. And thank you so much for being part of our 2020. Bukas, wala na tayong stream. We will be streaming again on Friday, which will be January 1 of the new year. Maglalaro tayo ng maglalaro tayo ng 5 dates. So, kukunin natin si Chumami Grace. Ayan, so sa lahat ng mga, for everybody that is actually interested to see the dating game na nilalaro natin, we're going to stream it on Friday for the new year. And i-date natin si Chumami Grace. Ayan. So, yun lang. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys, you and your families, will have an awesome new year. And thank you so much for being part of our 2020. Kita-kita tayo on Friday for 5 dates and titirahin natin si Chumami Grace. So sa lahat ng mga viewers natin on YouTube, thank you talaga sobra sa lahat ng mga nandito. Sana sa lahat ng mga viewers natin na nandito pa sa YouTube ngayon, sana lahat kayo na-click nyo na yung like button, subscribe button, at yung ating bell button dahil malaking ano yun sa channel natin. So, thank you so much. Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. Wala tayong stream bukas, but I have a video. Well, it's a gaming video, Puzzle Bubble. I'm not sure if you guys know that old game. It's going to be scheduled to be uploaded bukas ng 5 p.m. So if you guys support our channel, if you have time to watch our uploads, lalo na bukas, we have an upload before the new year. We hope that you guys can watch the uploaded video. It's a gameplay of the arcade classic Puzzle Bubble 2. So, anyways, thank you. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Expect that we will be moving into the new year. We will be broadcasting ng medyo ganito. Medyo tame, medyo ano na tayo, calm and collected. And we're going to try to stream in Taglish so that we can cater not only to our Filipino fans but also to our international audience here on YouTube. So thank you so much. I'm really happy to spend 2020 with everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. And see you all on Friday for 5 dates. I love you. Mga Chupanatics, Happy New Year po sa inyong lahat. Thank you. And see you on Friday or on the New Year. I love you guys. Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. See you all on Friday. Bye-bye. Ayop.